Hello, everybody.
All
Welcome
right.
back to Channel Kobold Bench Press and our playthrough of the Scarlet Citadel. We are on episode, what are we on, 6, 7? I want to thank
Yep.
everybody who has been sticking around, checking us out. Uh, I've seen we've had more views than I ever expected we would have. Um, so thank everybody who's been watching. Go ahead and jump right in. We're getting a little bit of a later start than we normally do. But we are at the doorstep and finally making our way into the Scarlet Citadel. Where we left off. After travel from the free city of Zobek and the individual challenges faced upon the road, um, some lessons were learned, maybe approaches to situations. The party arrived in the logging town of Red Tower. They spent the evening there collecting some information, getting to know some of the town folk, Arianda and Ambrosi Gorski, the keepers of the Cave Tavern and Inn. They also met Mayor Wislaw Braz, a very, we'll say, irresponsible town leader, and Vernon, a local stable boy who has been given the responsibility of taking care of one of the fine steeds of the group, Princess Buttercup.
That's right.
The party took their two steeds who were in much better traveling condition, along with the cart companion Woody Doug, Ash and Cinnamon, and have ventured to the Scarlet Citadel. After a brief survey of the surrounding grounds, they made sort of like an encampment enclosure for Doug and the two horses, and began to survey the ruins. They found what they thought would be a safe place to sleep for the night. Um, when Zadok was on first watch, he heard a strange melodic calling along with Alosha, who was still winding down for the evening and doing her, her bedtime routine. Zadok, with his proficiency to speak with inanimate objects, decided to ritually cast speak with inanimate objects to the door, which the vocal components did alert two harpies that were sleeping below. Um, the party confused them with all forms of debuffs and strange tactics, while Urson bit and threw javelins, felling one of the harpies. The other one did just barely escape with his life. After setting up camp in a small, fortified room in the Scarlet Citadel, on the ruins above the Citadel, they rested for the evening, preparing to see if Mumsy and Dadzy have really set up, Crunch's new home for him. And that is where we will pick it up. Go ahead and get on that map. Go.
Don't forget we found Crutchy a new happy birthday dagger.
Correct. Yes, you at the end of the last
That's
session,
true.
forging through this room, there was a lots of debris, lots of animal bones and fur. Also, some humanoid remains as well. Lots of rusted
Mhm.
weapons, some random trinkets, cups, traveling gear. You imagine the harpies had lured some individuals here or picked them off along the roads that aren't too far away, but they did find one item that appeared to have been much newer. It was a magical dagger, very fine, shiny blade, but the hilt really was of much better craftsmanship than what the other weapons there were. It had a nice gold inlay with a red heart, like a deer, in the handle. After spending some time with it, Crunch learned that it is a +1 dagger, but when used against a beast, would do an extra 1d4 in damage.
Lady Linda Stabbington.
Named
And
Linda
also the,
Stabbington.
the the dagger told us some things about some of the people that it had been around,
It
if I
did.
recall correctly.
It did. It did remind you that it had not been here that long. Um, it did not have a conceptual understanding of time, um, but it knew that had previously worn. Um, and like I said, I think that was really it was at the very end, but it hadn't
Yeah.
been there long. Um, you were not the first humans that held it. And I don't recall all of the conversation, but that was the gist of it.
Yeah, it was
Sounds right.
not been here very long. It misses its previous owner, and
Yes.
it was definitely for happy birthday, Crotch.
I feel like it
This-
did. It might have left that part out, but the rest of it spot on.
I think it said that in my head.
I mean, I think the implication was pretty clear. You know?
Yes, I believe they because I only know that we're here for happy birthday crunch time, so it must be happy birthday crunch dagger. That's why I gave it to
Happy
him.
birthday, everyone! Really.
Yes.
We'll get there. It's probably just right through one of these doors. I
Yeah.
imagine.
This act surprise. Just know. Yes. Act.
Oh, of course. Yes, of course.
But we when we wake up, does the room still look the same? Like there's.
Well, it's a little bit more lit, but you had the campfire, so there's not going to be much of a difference as you are underground in the hole. You still actually would need some extra lighting to fully make out. You just do see that there is a long hallway leading to the south, and you can see that there is a wooden door with like the handle is on the outside, like a pull handle. So there is a handle on the outside.
I'm going to push the door.
It seems our friend is quite eager.
No, I would.
As you push on the door, it
Wakes
doesn't
up.
seem to open.
He's been sleeping on the ground, sprawled out like a bear rug, and so
Right.
he wakes up right before all this happens. He's been knocked out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys have come to your previously interrupted rest. You were able to get a relatively good night's sleep. A little uneasy maybe, based upon the circumstances what happened, but you do get the benefits of the long rest. You wake to the sound of birds chirping and the residual sunlight peeking in from above, but not much. And the campfire is still there. I'm gonna turn it over to you guys.
I'm going to eat the campfire.
Absolutely.
Listen, I'm just gonna
Classic.
grab your token here real quick, just because I made
Classic move.
changes to it.
Yes, and use my arcane recovery to make sure that I have that spell back.
All right. So our insect friend is squared away.
Yes.
Did everyone rest well?
Oh, don't forget, everybody, you, Alosha did say at the end of last week.
Oh, yeah.
Inspiring leader feat. So make sure you added it was 6
6.
temporary hit points?
6 temp
Yep.
HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, we
I
have
made
to.
sure to add that last week just to make sure. Yeah, because I was.
Alicia, I knew I'd like to put a your jib.
Oh, that's such a good feat. Like, just free temp HP is such a good feat. Yeah.
Yeah,
can
there's a slight like buzz around you guys as the planars are shifting around you.
Can I make a look at the door and maybe kind of while we're having breakfast, I'll kind of check the door, look for traps. Before we.
Are you opening the door?
No, I would like to just kind of like it looks. The way you described it was a very ornate, fancy
No,
door.
that was a different door. That's the door that is over
This one here,
Yeah,
I
this
think.
one over here.
Oh, okay.
That was the ornate door with the dwarven rune crafts and like hammers and such. That is a
that's
very
the one.
thick stone door. I mean, you make an investigation check.
Yeah, that's the one I would be staring at intently. Investigation.
Some of my shards on me.
14.
Eating.
14. I mean, it's not difficult to see, but you don't see a way to open this door. You don't see any handles or anything like that. It's a solid stone door as described with the ornate like rune crafts into it. There's some hammers. You'd guess that it is of dwarven make by the runic symbols, and there is some depictions of dwarves around it as well.
Okay. It's probably too heavy for us to open.
Urson's
Yeah,
pretty strong.
Yes, I would
Yes.
imagine that Gorklaw could probably handle almost any door.
Boy, is that a challenge?
It will.
Oh,
It's.
No, you
I
know,
would be. I'd be curious.
you know, I'm curious too, but if there's easier places to explore, then I say we do that. I don't want to exert all my energy all at once.
That is,
No, of
that
course.
is-
It's
that's
early in the
smart.
day, and you are
Yeah.
you are the sort of the leader of this expedition.
Oh,
I defer to
I'm-
you.
You're paying me, mate. But I will
Yes,
say,
well,
I do feel inspired. Quite inspired.
Yes, that
actually.
was that was a lovely thing. Did now Vanessa, was that some of your witchcraft? Did you ensorcerless?
A little bit, yeah. I
It feels
kind of
good.
made you
I'm not,
shift a little bit.
yeah. Oh, like oh, I understand. That would explain sort of the screams of void speech that were occurring in my head just moments ago. I'm not
Yeah,
sure that,
probably.
that those fellas. They just thank you. Also, next time, just maybe like a 5-second heads up so I can brace myself for
course.
just all of the eldritch.
It normally doesn't
screams.
happen.
Oh, okay.
Normally
well,
it doesn't happen, but
Crunch is a special boy. You know.
Yeah, and a full
Probably, is this witch messing with you, mate?
A bit, but it doesn't seem malicious. You know it.
Yeah, oh, I'm
I
sorry,
know.
Elisha. You know, he is paying me after all.
oh yeah, he's paying me too.
I have no. Well, no, that is Mumsy and Daddy. They don't. There was an incident. I don't have my own sort of account at present, but as soon as we establish things here, the riches will flow. I assure you. Everyone will be well compensated. But no, I would not wish to mess with Vanessa. I'm still not sure sort of what she's capable of. She shows up and disappears different places. She makes all these pretty mirrors fly around. It's admittedly a bit intimidating. I'm not quite used to it. Gorklaw, I get. Smash, fight, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a bear in a china shop, if you ask me. I'm not much good of exploring or magic or any of that.
I mean, don't sell yourself short.
Your teeth are very sharp, though. Very sharp.
Zadok makes an excellent point.
Appreciate
Also, I think I understand Zadok better than Vanessa, really. I mean, once you sort of understand the language and his deal, he wants to see his grandmother. I understand that.
Yeah, and he eats fire. That's
Yes.
pretty cool.
That's dead useful the entire time. All right, so if you can't get through this big door, perhaps we go through the little door.
Yes, and one other thing, like it is clear
Hmm.
this door was clearly made as like a last ditch defense kind of room. You can see that the door is fortified with steel bands and large nail heads. So opening that
We're
door,
talking like a Helm's Deep style door.
kind of,
Okay.
yeah. Opening this door would require an immense amount of physical strength.
Gotcha. It's meant to be shut and opened from the inside.
From yeah, I
Basically.
mean, it's not
Yeah.
impossible.
Or with the key or something, but I see this up here and I see this over here. It seems like we have other places to explore that might be a little, I'm just a simple
Oh,
bear
yeah.
guide after all.
This
I'm just a hired help.
this here was how you got down. That was what led from the hole
Yeah, the
here.
staircase.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right,
Okay.
so process of elimination. It seems as though this one here would be our particular Huckleberry.
South is leads down into a dark hallway with a wooden door at the end of it. This golden door over here is the Helm's Deep, like fortified solid stone
I see. No,
door.
yes, I'm sorry.
You mean the giant golden doors or the giant golden doors? All right, that makes sense.
I was mistaken. Once again, I did have the souls of
I
a
was-
thousand
I was- I
madmen
was
screaming.
confused too.
Not gold. I meant
that's
I was referring to gold on the battle map. Not these doors are not made of gold. They are made of large,
Okay.
heavy
they're made of
stone.
Gold. We're taking them off the hinges.
Well, yes, we would sort of chip away at them and go back to town and see what we could do, and then we'd sort
Retire.
of do that for a while. I think.
All right, well, join us
Probably
next week
the,
when we will
just-
start our Empire of the ghouls as they have retired,
Mm.
rich beyond their wildest dreams.
I think Crosby and I were both misinformed. I think we realized that this is the correct way to go, right?
South on the battle map is leading down into the Scarlet Citadel.
You
Yes,
know,
I was.
something told me just now that perhaps we should go south.
It's
might
your-
lead us
Well,
to-
it
To
does
bear-
seem like the way to go into the down.
Yes.
That right there sounds like maybe just another room.
I trust Goreclaw implicitly in all things of guidance.
Oh,
He is our constant.
Like a circus person, I will stick a torch into my mouth and pull it out and hand it to Goreclaw.
Okay.
All
It is
right.
much appreciated, mate.
Yes, leading down
Oh,
into that
okay.
hallway. I mean, there is the little bit of light from that is coming in from above, from the daylight above. That hallway leading down, you're not quite seeing the same glow that you did in the pitch black, and even that glow that you saw was a very thin outline down there. But the hallway itself is. I mean, for those of you with dark vision, you can see the outline of the door, but it is dark. There is no light that has made it from like the cracks and the holes and everything that have made their way in there. There's just like, you know, that the type of light that you, when your eyes have had a chance to adjust to a dark room. Like that's the current situation for you guys right now. And that hallway is simply just a black silhouette in the wall. Would be for Urson, but now that the torch is lit, even the light from the torch doesn't pierce that darkness down into there. There is no light that comes in there, so it is dark down there. If you are going to go down in there, we will need to establish marching order.
Punch, what do your Darrow eyes see? Your
All right. Well, my Darrow eyes.
Well, those of you with
My
dark
Darrow eyes
vision
can
see about 25 feet away that there is a doorway at the end. It is a wooden door in like a round, like a standard like rounded top. It's got metal black cast iron across it with a handle indicating that one would need to pull this door open.
We should call this one Woody Dave.
Now, do you anticipate there being many doors in it seems as though there will be many doors. We may run out of well, that's a bridge we can cross when we come. We'd have to name the bridge too, I suppose. But all right, this will be a whole thing.
I'm
Probably
not keeping track
gonna
of
be
that.
multiple doors.
So many doors that enumerate will be useful.
Enumerate.
Thank you, Vanessa. Yes. Well, okay. So Crunch is going to brandish his birthday present and look around, sort of excitedly at his friends, and say, let's head on. Let's head on in. Yes, it seems good.
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to move the map. It's going to be dark.
A little. Okay.
I will drag you
Oh,
guys.
Oh, it's marching order. Did we ever answer your marching order question?
We did not.
You did not. Yeah.
We're gonna do that. I think right now.
Right now.
I think right now is when we
Yeah.
do that.
Okay, cool.
So who is going to go first? And I will start dragging people onto the map where you will be.
Well, I have a big torch, though I feel like I should be in front, but I also feel like I'll be giving us away if I have the big torch in front.
I mean, I don't think the torch matters within like 5 feet. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you're in the front or the back, still a big bright light.
All right.
I'll be right behind you though.
Is it possible? Can I would maybe if I could be sneaky, I will be. There's no way to be alongside someone. That would be ideal. Sort of be right next to someone, sort of sneaking about. Next, I am a little fellow.
I would be in the back.
We'll give us a little space there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do like a 1-1-2.
I mean, if we've got 10 foot, it would probably. Oh, we're on that side. I was on the left.
Yeah, you're in the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah,
Here,
that's-
I'll
that-
ping you
that's-
guys.
That's very
maybe like just a. It seems like
For all intents and purposes, you guys are still behind the door. No one has opened the door yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not move around.
it seems like Crunch
Sorry.
and
It's okay.
yeah,
I'm not trying to
it seems
speak
like
for anything.
Crunch,
Yeah.
Crunch and Urson, and then side by side, and then the two squishies in the back.
And I will. I'm going to attempt to stealth myself a bit, just sort of a little pre-stealth, I'm gonna crouch down, real good.
That's one thing that I'll be asking. Like, how were you moving throughout the dungeon?
Oh Lord! Oh no!
That's a natural
Oh
one.
Christ! That's
Okay.
a natural one. It ends up being a 5.
It's still a
Oh, it's that's one. Okay.
I understand. Just letting you know.
So Urson leads the way down the
The
stairwell.
bells.
Yeah, I start playing a drum. I guess. Yeah.
Leads your way down to the stairwell. There, as in you see the door. How do you proceed?
I imagine Prod should I with that natural one, or just having a talk about.
Yes,
So-
Lady-
You get to the
Lady-
door. You
Lady
get to the
Linda
door.
Stabbington. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're at the door.
Well, I suppose. Can I try just opening it and see if it just opens?
It opens.
That would be the fair thing to do.
Incredible. Right.
The door opens.
Puzzle solved.
It is uneventful. As the door opens and
We
you
run
have
into
a,
trouble with opening doors before in the past, so I figured I might just try to
Yeah,
use these off the door.
I know it's so hard to separate, and I gave okay. So as you open the door, it takes a second for your eyes to adjust to the darkness, and the torchlight starts to begin to fill the approximately 10-foot wide room in front of you. There's a landing of about 10 feet down the stairwell. It's about 10 by 10. There are bones of all shapes and sizes strewn about to a depth of roughly about several inches. As you are, if you walk through them, I mean, they're going to make a crunching sound. And, for those of you who you can see this basically to the distance where you're at right now. So, I mean, everybody should have...
The entire floor is covered in bones.
The stairwell is covered in bones, similar to, like, they look like they've been picked clean. Thousands.
Does it look like kind of like
Yeah.
perhaps a garbage disposal from what these harpies were doing in here?
Yeah,
Just
maybe.
kind of like, let's just leave the bones over to the side.
based upon the room above, and there was bones along the stairwell down as well. Yes,
Okay.
it is literally described as a
Using
dumping
my
ground
bad
for that.
Survival skills. I do have proficiency in survival, so if you need me to roll something.
No, that is exactly what it
Okay.
is. They were.
I was just moving myself. to
You
make
do that,
sure I wasn't
Urson.
on top of
I don't know anything
bones.
about the nature or survival.
Yeah, no, it's all good, mate. That's why I'm here.
All right.
You can trust me. All right. All right. Are we ready to go to push forward? Do we have are we all set?
Yeah,
We're all situated.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
You and
So
I are
Aston-
parallel, Vanessa and Zadok.
Essen is going to carry his torch in his left paw. Just slowly move forward here and
If I
check
do not
out the
move,
room.
I am moving after Urson.
Okay.
And I suppose, I'm walking trepidatiously.
Mhm.
I don't want to set off any traps, but I also know that
Make a perception check as you
I
enter.
can't really do anything to prevent that because I'm not
Yeah.
very good.
Make a
trap player.
Urson, make a perception check. As you're the
Alright.
first one into the room.
There's more harpies.
Well, you don't see any harpies. You are,
No.
yeah.
20.
20. Before you get to the base of the stairwell, right at the tip of at the edge of where the bones have kind of piled up, you do notice that there is a tripwire running across the floor.
Oh gosh.
As you trace it back to the wall, you do see that on the left side of the wall there is one single slot about in the middle of the wall, and on the right side there is one above where that one would be, and then also below it.
Oh gosh. That's probably where they get you. There's a dog. You look
Yes.
pretty handy. Do you see this trap here? And then Erson points out the slots and the tripwire.
I do. Now that you've pointed it out, yes. But I could try to see. Could I make like an investigation check to try and determine where the best place to like disarm that would be?
Yeah, and Erson's
I mean-
gonna step out of the way.
Step
So he
out.
doesn't
Yeah,
get
so
shot.
Urson takes the time to point that out to everybody.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. To see if I
That's a 14.
I mean, from what
I don't-
Urson described, and with your active investigation of that, I mean, it looks like something as simple that if this is tripped, it would fire as you peer into the holes without setting off the trap. You see that there are in the right side where there were the 2 holes, 2 large spikes, and then a 3rd spike in the left side,
Okay,
like bolt, like large crossbow bolt style that would have fired out as soon as you entered the room. Also, probably would have made quite a bit of noise.
Now, the doc. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I'm not too dexterous. You see, if anyone else can handle this, then go right ahead. You just seem pretty handy with eating fire and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do see that there is like a secondary string, like where this would catch and pull. So if you were to disarm it, it would just be best to disarm it from the sides so that the pulling does not happen. Does that make sense? Like
Yes.
your
Does
foot,
this-
your
Yeah,
foot
yeah,
would
yeah.
pull forward, and then it was what would trigger the track to
How
come.
low is it? You just like,
It's
step over it.
yeah, you could definitely step over it. It would be enough to like where your foot would catch it while you're walking, so maybe 6 to
Yeah.
8 inches. So something as simple as snipping
Yeah.
the wire would be enough to disarm it
All right, then,
safely, as long as you don't pull on it.
I will then use my dagger to try to cut.
Yeah, I mean,
Secondary,
there's not going to be
yeah.
a check for that. It's going to be that simple, as long as you don't pull it with Urson's natural 20, and then that 14. Knowing that it's there, I'm weighting it a little higher. So yeah, it's not going to be enough to do that.
Yeah. All right. Good looking out.
Did you find a prank? Did you find a sort of a party prank in the door?
Yeah. A crimson
Someone
one,
just
yeah.
trying to be a little silly.
I'm going to ask
It
this
was
now.
already
How
on-
loud are you
it-
guys having this conversation?
No, we're just gonna
Um,
whisper.
Okay.
I
Don't
think
get
I,
over
I think I think we're probably having this at actual volume.
I failed that
Yeah.
stealth roll.
With that self
I got-
check, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got it.
yeah. I feel like that natural one's still in play. Yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling a.
I think after we find
Okay.
the
Guys,
trap-
we're good. We found the one trap. This is what killed all the other people here.
Yeah. After we found the party popper, maybe
know.
Oh, shit.
maybe if Urson
So
puts
wide.
if Urson gives us like the shush paw,
I would listen to the
Yeah.
shush paw.
yeah, I would listen to the
I
shush
will
paw.
give everyone the. Well, I mean, I suppose, based off of nothing at all, I will give everyone the shush poll.
We saw harpies and stuff.
Just
Yeah.
tell
I feel like
everyone, hey,
you're the
hey,
you're the
Crunch,
tracker.
you know,
Oh
Crunch,
no, I understand.
Crunch, get your ass up here, mate.
Oh,
Wait,
okay,
no.
it's a surprise. I forgot it's a surprise. Okay, we'll act surprised.
Yeah, as
All
Crunch
right,
makes his
that's
way down
fine.
the stairs, I mean, he's just like stingray shuffling like through the bones, and it's just making it's a little bit of noise and clamor. As you do make it into the room, you see that there is a table and chair in the middle of the room. Resting on the table, there is a battered shield and a blood-streaked and rusted sword. About half a dozen candle stubs. You see to your left, the door is slightly ajar, and just to the north of it is what appears to be a much sturdier door with a small barred window, and it stands closed. But there's not glass or anything, so you could like peer. Those of you who are tall enough could peer through the door.
Ayrton steps towards the table, and we'll let everyone else decide what they're going to do.
I'm going to kind of come to the.
Which one's the window? North or west?
North is there's a window door there. That you know it's just that bars across it. Zadok, as you come around the table, give me a perception check.
Oh, that is a very strong suit of mine. I have a baseline 0.
It's still enough for this. You do notice on the door that there appear to be faint drag marks of blood leading towards that northern door.
Is there a body?
I mean, you can see what you see.
Okay. I mean, I see blood on the floor. I would like to take a little peek through the window.
Yeah, I mean, as you
Yeah, just kind of
yeah. I mean,
craning my head,
I can kind of
head up a
put
little bit.
you right into here because you have dark vision. Can you see
Yeah,
into there?
no.
I'll use. Okay, so there is a what room is that one? Peeking into that, it appears to just be a long hallway. You see down as far as your dark vision does allow, so about 60 feet to the length of it. You see shapes at the end of the hallway which resemble a mop bucket or a bucket of some sort. You get a faint outline of closer to you that there is some maybe offshoot parts of this on either side. Like this hallway has an end to it, but maybe there's other rooms along the corridor of the hallway.
I would share that with the party.
I will nod at Zadok, and I will attempt to collect these candles, which are obviously part of a scavenger hunt, and these are my birthday candles, and I need to collect them.
You would just add as many half-burnt candles to your backpack as you would like. There are 6.
Fantastic. Okay.
Urson,
Then I will put 6 in my backpack.
Essen is going to try to close the door. That's why I went over
sure. Make a perception check as the
there,
door
'cause
is
that's the one that's open.
partially open.
So,
Sure. He's sneaking up and just
Yeah,
trying
but
to
it's
close.
open, so
realize-
just as like what you would catch. I'm assuming you would at least take a cursory glance in there just to see what you could see in that room
This
before you shut the door.
21.
Beat every door as a
21?
behind it.
Yeah.
You say 21?
It's 18. It's an
Love it.
18
Are
plus
you-
3.
Are you rolling those tiny dice?
No, I'm
No, no,
rolling.
no.
I'm rolling these fatty
yeah.
silver ones because I poured them all out. Dude, that's 2 dope rolls in a row. I like these ones.
Yeah, good job.
I might have to switch it up. Just to,
No. Keep rolling it, man. Dice are dice, man.
Yeah.
You know, there's as you're closing the door with that 21. How long of a look would you have taken? So I know what to describe.
I mean, I probably would have at least taken a glimpse to see what if there was any sort of creatures over there, but I still would have just glimpsed and then just closed the door because I'm holding a torch, and so I'm shining light. They might see it.
Yeah. So what your torch light, and just a quick glance, you catch a slight glimmer. You see a hallway of about 10 feet wide, roughly about 20 feet long, and at the edge of your vision, the torchlight glimmers and kind of catches what appears to be a metal chain hanging down from the ceiling. You can't tell how far up it goes. At the end of the chain that you can see, there appears to be something hanging off of it, attached to it, like from the roof. But with that, it's at the edge of your vision. You can't make a determination what exactly it would be. Just with the 30 feet, it is right at the edge of your vision from where you're standing.
Erson grimaces and stores that for later. He can't imagine that's anything good.
Right now, yeah. I mean, that's.
It's not a good thing.
Aloysia, what are you doing?
I'm just staying in the middle of the room watching everyone walk around.
He closes the door, and I guess.
Are we not going that way?
Well, I don't know. He's gonna put his torch. Is there any way to store the torch so we can just kind of hang out, or I guess it's supposed.
You could literally kind of hang it on the edge of the table, because it's hanging off, and we're not going to say you burn the place down.
Yeah,
we'll just say it's easier to say that there's a wall sconce in the room that you can just kind of hang it by the door.
Sure. So now that there's a little bit more privacy, I guess he'll just turn to everyone and be like, "So what do you guys think?"
I just see a mop bucket in this one. It maybe seems a little less ominous than your death chains. There's just a mop bucket up here.
I see. Is there anything spectacular about this shield and sword? I suppose Erson has plenty of
Look
carry.
dirty.
He might as well pick them up for later.
I mean, the shield looks like it's seen quite a bit of damage. Large chunks of it are either cracked or broken off. The sword is quite rusty. It may have been here for a while.
Is there anything distinguishing about either?
No, they look
All right.
like a
Then
regular
we'll leave
run
them
of the mill, like a wooden round shield, and then like a simple metal short sword.
Just
No.
making sure. I think we can leave it there. Then
they look gross.
Essen shares the information that says, I think this open door is the way we should go, but I just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page before we go too much deeper. There's a couple different routes we could take.
Sure.
Yeah, this just looks like a cleaning closet up here, so maybe we go your way.
Now, what's all this weird paint? There's some weird paint on the ground. Does anyone know? Sort of, are there any signs? Is there any paint on the doors?
Inside of people on the floor.
The paint seems to be leading under that door.
Which would it be this door, or would it be the sort of cleaning closet door?
The north door,
I see.
the one that you're standing in front of. You can kind of, if you see, you can kind of see
North door
this.
would be the
Yeah.
dog store.
Yeah, the one that Zadok is standing, but you can kind of see the blood streaks on the floor a little bit on the map, heading
Okay.
north towards the door.
You just say it's a janitor's closet? It's just custodial?
I just saw a mop bucket. I didn't. I only took a quick peek. See. Can
Well,
I? Can I
my
push?
way had something hanging up in chains. Perhaps we should check out
Maybe.
your way first, just to see.
Check
what's
out
in
the
there.
map, the closet first, just to make sure
Okay.
nothing's in there.
Yeah.
I don't want to be caught by surprise.
There might just be a dead body in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Blood's
Well,
trailing
no.
to it.
Why would there be a dead body in here? That doesn't make sense. Although Zadok could
Bad party
make-
guest.
Oh, now that's true. That's an excellent point. Sometimes when people misbehave, you do have to sort of draw and quarter them as an example to the other guests.
Maybe,
I
maybe it's
was
a-
not.
Maybe
I
it's a
didn't know that
murder
you were so
mys-
familiar with our customs.
Maybe it's a murder mystery party. Like
That's
like-
that. Oh, now we're finally making sense. So we have a weapon and we
oh,
have a
got it.
shield.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Zadok-
all right. Well, let's find out who done it. Maybe.
As the dog pulls in
Can-
the door, it appears to be locked.
Oh my goodness.
Impossible.
Okay, so-
You can't get through it.
No, but all right. So now that's fine. There has to be some combination of numbers or something. There were 6 candles. So if we need to maybe move 6 stones and then it'll unleash a button. So we have like a little escape room. Yes, this is probably it.
The door
Can you
itself
punch
seems
it?
the door itself seems to be just a regular door with a lock on it.
Hmm.
Crunchy, you get a little fidgety when you get underground, don't you?
I like it down here. There's no sun. There's no sun down here, and we're having a fun little party.
Sure.
And I
sure.
think Zadok can make a friend, and I know that Zadok loves his mop water. I was worried there wouldn't be anything for him to eat at the party, but it looks like he's got some little munchies there. Yeah, I get a bit fidgety. I'm absolutely a little dude running around in this room brandishing a dagger, for sure. For
I
sure.
totally have noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna lean against the table watching.
If
Hmm.
Does it look like a standard like key lock kind
Yes.
of thing? Okay. And we don't have keys.
Eat it.
All right. I can't eat.
Ask it where the keys are.
I could ask where the keys are, but
Seems very personal.
we
See,
have.
there's
Yeah.
a bucket back there. Were you
I do.
lying?
No, I wasn't lying about the bucket.
Oh.
But maybe we could try. We could
Good
try
question.
ours.
Can
we could.
Zadok lie?
Is this table is like sturdy enough if I jump onto it and just sit on it?
Are you
It's not
like?
is it looking like it's gonna fall apart?
It looks sturdy enough. Yeah.
Okay,
I
I
mean,
wasn't sure how old this table was.
let's be
Okay.
clear about your word "jump." Are you just like talking like
Um,
hop on
um,
up with your butt?
Yeah, I'm just kind of
Yeah.
like lifting myself up. For
Yeah,
a second,
yeah,
sitting
okay.
On the table.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
we got
Relax on
Like
top of
dangle
it.
your feet sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
we got a little man running around with a dagger, so we have.
I know.
To,
That's why I'm trying to get off the floor.
yeah.
Anson
No,
just kind of stands with his hands up above his shoulders, just letting him just kind of run around.
Yeah.
It's just so exciting. We're finally here. We're almost done.
I would just relay the fact that the door is locked to us, and then say, "Was your door was open? Maybe we we try the path of least resistance.
It seems
Unless
like-
anybody can pick locks, I'm not the.
Hold on. Let me
Push
try.
locks.
Let me try one thing, real quick, and then I will call out locksmith. Locksmith, we need a locksmith here. Locksmith, can someone please unlock this door?
How loud were you? How were you? You said call out.
Yeah, I sure did.
So the sound of that is going to resonate through.
Yeah.
However, you do not receive.
Chain monster. The chain monster.
Yeah, you receive no answer of a locksmith. Zadok, you are standing at the door. Make a perception check. And Urson as well. You're kind of close.
The locksmith is locked on the other side of the door. He can't figure it out.
Perception is my strong
That one
suit
is
with a
12.
0. That's a
12.
16.
Killing it. Killing it.
Urson, what did you get?
12.
Zadok, you can hear this what sounds to be the clanging of metal off in the distance, kind of in response to the call for the locksmith. You can hear it through the port of the window, but I mean, you hear a sound.
I think the locksmith is coming. Maybe.
Oh, he's all right. He's on his way. Fantastic. All right.
Yes. Does this door
That's
look
good.
like it swings in or out? From my perspective.
The hinges on that door. Let's see. Does it give us that level of detail?
Hopefully it's not a harpy blacksmith.
The door would open towards you,
Okay,
into this
okay.
room, as did the door that Urson closed.
All right, because I feel like I would be in the way if the locksmith is coming. Then I'm going to take a step back from the door, and let everybody know that I hear jingle jangle, jingle jangle, jingle jangle coming our way.
It's the locksmith and perhaps the band. All right. Well, that's fine.
In-
Let's
in-
give them a little bit of room.
And since the torch is on the table, Erson is going to pull out for the first time his battle axe that he's been holding this entire time, and so he's going to have that at the ready.
Oh wow, you use that. Wow, your teeth are very impressive. But that's
I appreciate that, mate.
Zadok, you can feel at this point a sort of thud on the floor, and you feel the thud moving slowly. The impact feels like it's getting closer.
It's just like the Jurassic Park water scene.
Yes, it's like the Jurassic Park water scene.
fantastic.
As the steps, you can hear like a loud, like footfall, and you hear the scraping of metal against a wall.
Guys, what's that?
I think we should go. That does not sound like locksmith.
But
it's time to go. We probably should go to Death Chains.
we
This
called
sounds like
for
Either of those sound
yes.
good.
No, this sounds big and it sounds scary.
Doc's gonna.
So
probably
I'm
just-
only asking you guys to do this because I know this is all happening in real time. I want to give everybody a chance to react to that. Just roll initiative real quick so you guys can have a quick conversation about what is happening.
Yeah.
I don't even care who goes first. We'll just say Zadok
Zadok-
goes first, and then
yeah,
you guys,
yeah, I just won't roll
Yeah,
initiative.
that's fine.
everybody
yeah.
can take a turn because it's 6 seconds. But you know, we're on Zoom or Discord, and I want to give everybody a chance to have a chance to talk.
Just put me in
And
the
read.
next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's gonna
Yeah,
get.
doesn't matter.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
This is just for react for speaking order. There.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
Who's not on there?
So, Doc.
I'm on
Zadok,
there.
just.
I'm
on there.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Urson, you're not.
Urson's not on there. Yeah. I say I'm on there. I see me.
Sorry.
You mind tacking a +5 onto that sucker?
This is literally
for
for conversational purposes only. This is just to for
I
this
got
part.
you. I believe you, and I trust you. But also,
Here
there are
we go.
potentially
Here
trained
we go.
monsters.
You're
Oh,
still,
no,
you're,
it's-
but you're still going in the same order, Crunch, because I've already gone.
Yeah.
Like I said, we should go. Like my turn is skipped, so you even a 5, you would still be behind Alosha.
Hey, that's good, man.
Yeah. And again, if we do roll that, I'll clear it and we'll roll again. Maybe. So as Zadok turns to everybody and informs them that of this motion coming towards everybody, Alosha, you're forced to react to him in this heat of the moment conversation.
What sound we on?
Big stompy. I hear big stompy and draggings.
Okay. That's
Okay.
Crunch.
From the closet. Okay, then. It's probably a chase. Let's go in the other one. Let's go through the other door. The other one. This one here with the. You said there was a chain. The one with the chain monster in it.
You feel Urson, your turn.
Urson's gonna tighten his grip, his double grip on his battle axe, and just say, "I'd rather fight one fight on one front instead of two. So let's rather take on whatever's in this closet before we go whatever's in this other door down here."
All right, and as you feel another footfall dragging, Zadok, you can see a form coming around the corner, through the kind of taking out like you have dark vision, so it's all black and white, but you can see another figure, mass entering the tiny hole in the window.
Poke his eyes.
There's a second one, right?
No, not a second one. Like you just see like something. Something came into like your periphery into the hole into the window.
Okay. I'm going to take the chair and try to wedge it against the door.
Okay. As you drag the chair, it has made a little bit of a noise as you slam it into the door. And from behind the door, this hulking mass behind the door has completely taken up. You can only really just see like a large mouth and tusks roaring at you as this creature is going to attempt to beat down the door. It screams in a language that you're not familiar with, and words that you don't know. And it is going to... What am I doing? Well, I'll take that one because I already rolled it. The 25 is going to shatter the door open, and in kind of steps through. And I'm just going to... If you guys want to take a step back here real quick, as this large...
Why not?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I would have...
As he forces his way through the door, it's a large crimson tusked ogre screaming, and you hear him scream one singular name loud. You hear the name Goler.
Crunch.
And now I'll just put him on initiative because you guys have pretty good ones unless you want to re-roll. But he's going to get a 17.
I mean, Urson has a 6, but
re-rolling would be good with old Goreclaw hanging out in the
we'll clear it out, and that's gonna put us into initiative as this creature barrels his way through the door. He had a 17. I cleared the order, but
I got an 18 again. Apparently, the doc is
roll
good on it.
physically again.
Do it.
And that is a 17.
17.
There we
Got a
go.
15,
I'll change it
15
for
plus 2, right? That's what you do with initiative.
Yeah, you have your
plus
initiative
2.
bonus. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh boy, alert is something else.
Yeah, 27.
That's just 27. All right.
You went yesterday.
Yeah.
And then Alosha, you're up.
Just woke up, super alert. Yeah,
That's
you
right.
drink your coffee.
That's
Okay,
it.
let's do the source.
This mind witch.
All right.
Oh no.
I just got to put the battle music on.
Oh no. Look at this thing.
Maybe
I
turn
like these
music on.
guys. I'm gonna try a different set. I know this D20 is good now. There's a good rating.
I mean, obviously switch out when you want, but this guy, like, maybe
yeah,
he's
I
our
know.
friend.
He's
No, is
I
he our
know.
friend?
Most likely, yeah.
You know, I
Yes.
can't really tell.
Hmm.
I'm always. The DM did make us roll initiative, which is never a good
did.
sign, right?
No, as this
15.
creature bursts his way through the door, you hear a loud scream as if calling out. Yes. And you hear Golda.
I mean, he did lockpick the door for us, so.
Yeah, he smashed that open. It's splintered open, just wood pieces flying everywhere. And you hear intruders in a deep, guttural voice. Crunch Goldenthorn, you are first to act as the biggest member of the Welcome Committee has walked through the doors.
Well, I will say, but that's no kind of way to treat our area. You're some sort of horrible brute, and you didn't surprise us at all. You need to try harder. I will mock them viciously for
Alright.
their poor performance.
How
As
does
an
he fit through
entertainer.
there? It's a tiny little door that he fit through, right?
Sure.
I have
Yeah,
unreasonable
he's-
expectations. I think that's been established.
I mean, he could fit through. I mean, there's.
I'm just messing around.
Yeah.
I'm sure he Kool-Aid man the wall.
Oh, yeah,
As
no,
long as we're dissing this
19.
this giant ogre, I might as well just throw in my 2 cents, right?
19.
Absolutely.
So he
Absolutely.
resists your words. He has the look of someone who's been insulted quite some times, many a times. He's a big, strong ogre, and he's riddled with scars. Hence the name, little on the nose. But he shrugs off your words with little to no effect.
All right. In that case, I will give some bardic inspiration to Zadok, and I will sort of. I'm still have my dagger out because I'm having a good time, but I'm going to sort of step back a little bit behind Vanessa here, and that's where we're going to hang back here.
Okay. Is that end of turn?
I believe so. I have a reaction, but
Yeah, you can take
things
that.
have to happen first.
Yes.
All right.
Well, yeah, you've gone already though. So now that you've gone, you can use your reaction. But nothing yet. Zadok, you've seen your friend trying to insult this large, welcoming committee of an ogre. What do you do?
I'm going to hiss at it
There we
and
go.
just scream into its mind with some dissonant whispers.
Okay.
Love that.
Gonna click on the spell for me. Wisdom save. What is it? Wisdom
14.
save.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6. Let me
There
check
you
his.
go.
Make sure he doesn't have any special stuff. He does not. All right. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic. It must use immediately reaction to move as far away from his speed as it allows.
Hey guys, oh bye, see you.
Pretty much.
Intruders, never mind.
He's gonna take 7 damage.
Yeah, and I just hiss like an angry cat, like just.
And he's gonna use his movement to go up here. How do I remove a no a what is it? This door is open now. So how do I open?
Oh, go to the dynamic layer setting, and
Okay.
that door right there should
I see
have
it,
like
yeah.
a different color. Yeah, either delete it or I just normally grab it and throw it to the side. If you ever want to close it again.
Oops.
Was it?
We get opportunities attack,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That was gonna be
Arsene,
my
you
next-
will. Yes. What I know. I click on the orange thing, right?
I was
The dynamic.
Whatever the door color is, yeah, you click it and you can grab it and move it, or you can just hit delete, and it should delete just the door.
I was also within its melee range, right?
Yeah.
There it is. That worked.
That worked.
Yeah, that worked.
Two right on.
We can see sort of a nice sliver of light. It's good effect.
All right. That didn't light up the whole thing for everybody. Just that hallway, right?
Yeah, just the door's gone.
Okay,
just like even a part of the hallway. You can barely
We
see
can
dude.
we can see right here. There's still diamonds right there and right there.
Yeah, but that's the corner of the wall.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what we see there. Like that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. So
as intended.
Zadok and Urson would get to make opportunity attacks. I just moved him just because it's easier to do that.
With 10, probably not very good.
10 is not going to hit.
I will back at them with my broly staff for a 6.
6 is not going to hit as well.
Piss off.
Okay. But Urson, Zadok, do you have anything else that you can do on this turn, or would like to do on this turn?
I don't have anything else I can do.
All right.
That was enough.
Urson, you're up. As this large hulking beast has gone down, your range is going to be a little limited with the torch because you still only have the ambient light from the torch, but you're also behind the wall, so you may not see where he went. But you could peer. The door isn't there. You can kind of see there's some jail cells in there as well.
That's fine. Yep. Anson will go this way, and we'll pick up his torch on the table, or I guess this way on the wall there. I don't know where it was.
You have the torch, yeah.
Incredible.
Either way, it's the same amount of movement. You could grab it with your long bare arms with only the 5 feet of movement.
No, I got you. So he's used half his movement, and you can see through the door here this giant dude just staring right at me.
Yeah, it's an ogre with a large battle axe. He's got a half plate armor. He's exceptionally scarred. A red-skinned ogre. Crimson tusk ogres. For their red skin and their large tusks that protrude from the bottom of their mouth.
In that case, Essen is going to use the remainder of his movement to go. He can't move. I can't move through this door.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry. It's okay. I know it's not your fault.
It told me no, it asked me to turn on the restrict movement. I couldn't get rid of the barrier itself.
Oh.
I'm just gonna move you through it.
Cool.
All right, and I'll fiddle around with that.
And then Essen wanted to move right there, as to stop this dude from doing anything and allowing his friends to do whatever they want behind him. But that's the length of my movement, and I suppose now is as good as any time to rage. So he will use his bonus action to rage. And so his eyes will turn red as he grips his battle axe even tighter than he was before. And he just screams at this big ogre as loud as he fucking can. I'm not going to do it. I'm a human. I'm pretending to be a bat.
Yes. All right. As you let out a mighty bear roar that echoes throughout the dungeon hallways. I will figure.
Fuck you up.
Okay.
And it's the end of my turn.
All right. That brings us to him. He is now standing face to face with you, and he's going to use his speaking action to roar back at you. Let's see what he's capable of.
Just a prank, bro.
Okay, he does not have an axe. He has a morning star. I apologize. He takes his large morning star in his hand. He's gonna step forward and to engage you in combat. He's gonna first though try and make a bite attack with his tusks. Does the 13 hit?
No.
13 does not hit you. And then as he gnashes with his large teeth, he's also going to swing down with the morning star for 21.
Yep.
For 7 piercing, reduced to half. So
Correct.
3.
Perfect.
And
I'm going to use my 10 hit points.
yep, exactly. All right, that's the end of his turn.
In his rage state, he's going to viscerally recognize and appreciate Elisha. Briefly.
All right.
Reflect on that great breakfast that we had.
It's going
With a good pep talk.
It's going to bring us to you, Alosha.
Yeah, I want to swivel on the table. I guess I'm gonna hop off and run over here and get to the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's scary. I'm going to hold kind of put my hands on the corners of the door frame, and my eyes are gonna light up, and I'm gonna start summoning portals back here. Kind of like in a circle in the air around him, behind him.
Okay.
And I am casting out of those portals a bunch of like whips and like ethereal things start coming out. Oh, okay, it just rolls. I'll read it. Oh, there it goes. Thank you.
Yeah.
You cause 4 tendrils of magical ash. So ash. Just sprout from a solid surface in unoccupied space you can see within range. The lashes cannot be targeted with attacks and are immune to damage. When you first summon the lashes, at the end of each of your turns, each lash makes a melee spell attack using spell attack bonus against a random creature within 10 feet of the lash's space, dealing 1d6 slashing damage on a successful attack. Alternatively, you can use your action on your turn to command the lashes to strike a specific target of your choosing. If you do so, lashes do not automatically attack the enemy.
Okay. So you can either say, I want you to attack, or they'll do it on their own.
Which is random, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to summon kind of like in a circle. Like, it's only 5 feet in the air, just for coolness. In a circle above him. Like around him.
All right. Yeah, as you see 4 red tendrils just rise up in appropriate fashion. They seem very at home in this place. Alicia, I mean...
Yep.
No, you can't see. His hulking mass takes up the entire... I mean, I'm sure some of you...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, no, what were you going to ask?
I was just saying, yeah. Okay, he's big.
Yeah, you can't see past him. Anything beyond him. I'll figure out the doorway situation here. I know it's just not...
Yeah.
There wasn't the option to delete it.
Sorry, I'm not going in.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not going in. I'm putting my hands on the doors, kind of thing.
Okay. It is open for all intents and purposes, though. All right.
And then they're going to attack him.
All right. I'll let you roll it because that one kind of rolled it. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I mean, that's my first one, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So 1, 2. Oh, those are
that's damage.
All right. 1, 2, 3. And that's the damage, I guess.
Okay. So.
Killing it. It's beautiful.
553. That is
553.
13.
13.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
those 3 hit.
kind of just stay right there where I'm standing, and then it's gonna trigger again. For 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brutal.
Oh my
Absolutely
goodness.
That is broken.
It's really, really good.
For 6,
Crunch is
2, 5, and
is
2.
clapping his hands like this in the background. He's so
15.
It's only that good on the first turn.
All right. What was the total?
15.
15?
28. 28.
What was the second?
13.
Yeah.
15.
15. Okay. As you're just like
still,
this.
it's a hell of an opener, man.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This ogre is just, I mean, getting pummeled from behind. I mean, it's still in the throes of its trying to bite Ursa.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just getting whipped from behind. You see though, like that there's the pain that grimaces upon his face, but it's almost like that's a familiar feeling for him.
I was gonna say he enjoys it. I'm like, oh no.
No.
He's a self-flagellator.
But I'm gonna
You
do that kind of
something, yeah.
holding the edges of the doorway, and then the portals are gonna like open up, and the ash is gonna whip out of it.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna back up, still watching, kind of concentrating on it, and keeping the portals up, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or open.
That's a great call. Solid.
And I'm gonna back up. That's my turn.
Okay.
Stopwatch on me.
All right. Crunch. That brings us to you.
Okay. So Crunch is a little sad that Urson got hit, delighted at what just happened with these tentacles, clapping his hands in front of him, having a great time. He's gonna move over to where he's in the line of sight of this jerk, who he thinks is either not supposed to be here or is doing his job very poorly. Either way, it deserves some corporal correction. And he's going to cast Agonizing Mark on this Joker. Agonizing Mark. You choose a creature that you can see within range to mark as your prey, and a jagged ray of black energy issues forth from you. Until the spell ends, each time you deal damage to the target, it must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone as its body is filled with torturous agony.
Oh.
Concentration spell, more of a setup thing. And
Charisma. I mean, we're an ogre.
Well, that's a rude charisma save.
3. 3.
Did
All
you,
right,
did you use the right? That's a different mob.
Oh, that's the wrong guy.
I mean,
The Ghouler!
We'll
I'm
take the 3.
assuming
We'll take the
goal
3.
in this, yeah. Just because it has a -2, like.
I mean, he's not gonna have much better. I mean, it wouldn't matter.
Cooler.
It's actually pronounced jailer. It's
right,
Oh.
that's how you spell jail way back in the day, man.
Oh, I see. It's an A, not a no.
it's AO, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to fight someone
Is
named
that-
the Ghouler at some point.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's neat. There's like spots around here that are like the old jail, spelled like that.
Oh, I mean that
So-
doesn't. You have to attack for that to happen, though. So okay.
Yeah.
All
That
right,
hasn't
cool.
happened yet, but it's
Oh.
good that he is bad at it. I like
Yes.
that.
All right.
And the other thing that I can do here is I think I'm going to give my buddy Goreclaw, who got hit, he's going to get some bardic inspiration. It's like, I believe in you, bear friend. I think that this one may mean us ill, and hope that it gets through his rage. Hope that he can like dig it.
Yeah.
And Aston whips his head back around towards Crunch, and the bottom lip just kind of wiggles around a little bit, and he whips his head back around.
Go into the
Thanks.
physical
Give him a
dice.
thumb-
I'm
I
rolling
give
like
him- I give
Theros.
I give him a thumbs up from the hand that is not holding the birthday dagger, because that's still in effect for sure. But thumbs up with the other one. I'm
All
into
right.
it. That's it. That's my turn.
Oh, Jeff, I don't know if there's anyone here, but it would randomly attack people if it's anywhere near here. I have no idea if there's anyone over here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
If
Yeah, I don't
if you
won't hurt anyone.
didn't command them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which I'm not going to
Oh
command.
my.
So,
Because that's an action, yeah.
Okay. Zadok, you're up.
I see this thing and it's attacking Mr. Bear Friend, so I'm going to hiss the word the void speak at it and
Use word of misfortune. You hiss a word of void speech. Choose one creature you can see within range. The next time the target makes a saving throw during the spell's duration, it must roll a d4 and subtract the total from the saving throw, and then the spell ends.
Okay.
There we go.
That's like the
my
one
action.
Jack
That's my
had.
action. Yeah, that's my action. Bonus action. Because I did change my prep up a little bit, knowing that Crunch also has agonizing mark, and it seemed like double duty, so I switched that for
slippery fingers.
I set
Oh,
this, which is the bonus action. I set a series of small events into motion that cause the target to drop one non-magical item that is currently holding of my choice, unless it makes a charisma saving throw of a DC spell 14.
Oh my goodness.
So I'd like it to drop its Morning Star.
That's quite good. That's quite good.
And just, you see, like, Zadok's gonna just flare his eyes, hiss again like a cat, but there's the little bit of void that kind of just travels to it. And his eyes are, like, flickering in motion that whatever that series of events it's going to be that causes it to drop it.
We don't need to use. I mean, he's got to roll the d4, but I mean, he rolled a 2.
yeah.
So, yeah. So he
Yeah.
he's just confused by the voice inside of his head, and then a subsequent another voice inside of his head as he's getting whipped from behind by these lashes, and he just bumbles this Morning Star as it clangs to the ground.
Yeah, I was
The
assuming that
wild
whatever,
morning this guy's having.
whatever Urson does next would be the triggering cause. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd laugh at this goofus.
Yeah,
who
all right,
dropped
which-
his Morning Star.
Which brings us to Urson.
Asen is going to take his battle axe and he's going to try to swipe it directly at this giant troll in front of him. And
By
he
axe to
rolls
face.
an 8.
An 8. An 8 is not.
Plus your attack.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. I rolled a 2 plus 6. So
Okay.
There
Okay.
you
Yeah.
go.
As you swing, maybe it's while he's fumbling this around. It's the random frenetic movement that kind of threw off your attack, and it causes him to miss. Do you have a bonus action?
Sure. No, but with his free action, Eston's going to drop his battle axe. He doesn't trust that shit for his life now.
Okay.
His
Um,
first attack, and he fucking whiffs.
yeah. All right. What can you do? This ogre is from getting assaulted at all angles. You hear him just let out a large, just final roar as he's going to do his berserker's blood.
Ooh.
And he's going to flex his muscles, and from all the wounds that have taken place, even though most of them have been mental, he's going to spray blood at every creature within 15 feet, which is you.
Oh.
And sadly, this poor halfling that is in the... I need to see if she is within 15 feet.
Right. Let's see.
And she's in 15 feet. It's just there's going to be a shower of blood everywhere. And you need to make a
DC 14. Con.
DC 14 con save.
You're a raging
Sadly,
barbarian. You got that.
she's going to take half as much. This acid that falls down on her. She is a commoner with 1 hit point remaining. As this acid covers her in the ground, and you hear like a small female voice just screaming out in agony. And that's going to end his turn. And then what did you roll for your con save?
I rolled a net 20. I had to take a picture.
All right. Nat 20. You're still going to take...
I was like, in my head, I was like, I got the bad roll out of my system. You know, with that roll. I felt
That's
good.
right.
And I also had the bardic
Oh, Jesus
inspiration
Christ.
too, so I had a couple of different fail saves. I rolled a net.
Oh boy.
You can take 17 reduced to half. It is 8,
No, it's
7. No, 8.
Yeah,
8. 8 is half of that. And it is acid damage. So if you're resistant to that, reduce it down to 4.
No.
This poor halfling, I mean,
No.
that's going to outright kill her, even reduced to half. Just as she's covered in this acidic crimson troll blood, and you hear that scream just slowly fade.
it's just a,
It's in the
Will,
theater
it's a
roar.
Wilhelm scream. Yeah.
Mhm. Let's see. That's his.
Person's bummed out. Okay.
See if he's got anything else. No. All right, that's gonna end. It's gonna end his turn. He's gonna use his object interaction to pick up his Morning Star, though. Yeah, that's gonna end his turn. Alosha.
Oh, no, I dropped that.
Well, yeah, he did, but he didn't get to do his multi attack that turn. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over here and kind of like go up against the door again, and I'm going to do the same thing. Not the same thing, but I'm going to kind of rip the door again and open up portals underneath his feet, and I'm gonna try and trip him
Okay.
with a dex save.
Dex save.
Yeah. With telekinetic trip.
Because I am abandoning. Roll. He's got a -1 on his dex. That's a 17.
Ah, he's good. He good.
Well, I'm giving up on roll 20. I rolled terrible. That was an 18 -1.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna back it up.
I'm getting my
I'm
Theros.
kind of like, oh,
Get my Theros back on. But
oh, shucks.
at the end of the turn,
Yeah,
he's the
I'm
only
gonna back
creature
away.
within 10 feet now. The
Oh.
halfling would have been attacked, and they're not going to be able to get through him. So go ahead and roll the attack to see on that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All 4 of those hit.
Ooh.
12, 13.
13. I mean, that has dropped him almost down. I mean, he's just whip after whip after whip after whip, just slashing into his back.
Like, I think that's the plan of Ash. So I look over to you guys. Like, oh. I like shrug with my hands in the air.
Crunch is delighted by all of the fun whippy things.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Um,
Not all I can do. It's pretty good, but like, you get it.
Crack that
Crunch,
whip.
before your turn, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
The door getting whipped open.
As the door that you're standing next to goes flying open towards you.
My God, it's the Ghouler. All right, let me make a little dex save here.
As he comes bursting through the door, using his action to dash through and shoulder charge the door. He's gonna need a 15. What did you roll?
Let me get back to that tab. I rolled myself a fat 13.
Yeah. As it comes through, you're gonna take 2 damage from the door. I'm gonna move you out of the way, and you're pushed back 10 feet. As this gentleman has now entered into the fray. But that was his turn.
Happy birthday, happy
Oh,
birthday.
yeah. And
The goaler.
I'm going to put him on. As what you see is a hulking mask of a man wearing a full executioner's mask. He's got large studded or spiked gauntlets on. He has, not in my artwork, but he does also have a giant padlock necklace around his chest. He's tattooed. You see that his flesh is deeply, deeply scarred in both cuts and burns, and he is laughing maniacally. All right, Crunch, it's your turn to act, though. This is
Yeah. Okay.
this man has entered into the fray.
What's his chest say?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on.
Happy birthday.
It says, well, this is your male stripper.
Sweet. So Crunch is very upset that he was forced to stumble and fall down. He has a small scuff on his cloak. This will be dealt with later. But at present, he is going to run. Just run. I'll go around the table if you like. Run.
If you need to get through the door, let me know. I could drag you through
Go
the door.
for it. Yep.
Yeah,
Take
you
me
should
through
have
the door,
about. Yeah.
please. Thank you kindly.
Door is still open.
Walk you up there if you want to go down that hallway. I don't know what's down there, but
Well, full plate, I think. Probably at present, but I'm going to sort of deftly try to get near this raging Goreclaw, and I'm going to stab this sort of oozing ogre man.
Yeah, he has dropped down to almost like a knee with the amount of damage that he has taken.
Well, that makes it easy. I'm going to attempt to stab him, just sort of right in the neck, right about here, with this dagger here.
14's gonna miss.
Oh no.
As you do it, you catch like one of his large shoulder pauldrons, and it just kind of nicks off like one of the bones that's sticking up out of it.
And I'm going to sort of call out. Well, I gave it my best shot. I'm going to give Vanessa a Losha. I guess that's your name. I just think of you as Vanessa. You get some bardic inspiration, and I don't have any more movement, so I'm going to hang it next to this creep and my bear friend.
All right, Zadok, have you seen this large hulking man come bursting through the door? Which that door is also no longer there. It has been completely knocked off of its hinges. Oops, sorry. Hold on a second. I got a bug on my screen. Sorry. Got all these little tiny moths that from those green caterpillars. Anyway, Zadok, your turn. This large, laughing maniacal man has come in. He's just hulking, like breathing, like ready to bring on the pain.
Alrighty, I'm going to
start gathering my fingers together, and we're going to take a step back, and hopefully not take an attack of opportunity. I hope he doesn't have reach. But the corner of the room is going to fill with my favorite little black ribbons, and I'm going to cast black ribbons on my buddy here.
Oh, at the start of your turn, I should have had both of you do that. I'm sorry. But you are starting your turn and you haven't acted. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration for that, just in case. 10 plus. It's a D6 for bardic.
Yes.
12. I'm probably gonna fail that.
You are. It's a DC 13. You are. Any humanoid that starts his turn within 30 feet. You're not. Are you humanoid? You're humanoid.
Yeah.
Must make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat that at the end of your turn.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
we're frightened. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I was moving away anyway. It doesn't affect my casting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't affect what I did. I moved
Yeah.
away.
Okay.
I ran into the corner and cast black ribbons.
Okay. Click on that for me.
Yeah.
That's the tendril spell, right?
Yes, it's a Dex 14.
Also tentacles.
All the tentacles.
Oh, the tentacles.
It's a 16. Plus 0 for his dex, so 16.
It's still difficult terrain.
That's fine.
That is my turn.
All
I
right.
cast it into the corner, so it's like.
Just draw it out.
Yeah.
It was what 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Urson.
Yeah, Essen's gonna try to take a big old chunk out of this guy, try to finish him off.
Yeah.
He has advantage, right? Because he's prone?
I said he's on a knee, but he's not really prone. I was using
Okay.
that more of like a turn of
Flavor.
phrase. Yeah.
All good?
Even on a
Yeah,
knee, he's still
If Crunch would have hit, he
it's
would have been prone.
14. 14, I know that probably won't hit.
14
'cause
misses.
Sanford didn't. Well, I have Bardic Inspiration. How much is it? Is it 6?
You just burn it. I mean, you burn it. He has an AC of 15, so you need 1 to hit it. So you hit it.
Perfect. I'll burn it.
Roll for damage. You don't need to roll the
Alright.
bardic inspiration though.
My bite is
Anything more than 1 kills him.
okay. Well, it will. It's a 2.
2. All right. How do you want to do it?
Well, I suppose I take a bite straight for his neck since he's kneeling down, and then try to rip his head off.
Yeah, I
Seems
mean
like
you.
the most likely thing I would do.
you-
Wish will grab onto his arms to hold him down.
Yeah, I mean, and he already. Luckily, he. Well, let me refer you to it. Blood frenzy.
Oh, he has that good blood. Watch out.
I was just checking to make sure there wasn't a spatter. No, there's not. No,
good
that's
blood.
fine. Yeah, you're not able to get the whole head because he is quite a large ogre, but you get a good chunk of the carotid artery, and the blood sprays into the other room, like over to the left of the screen. But he falls limp.
Incredible.
You see a look
Is
on his
it,
face of almost relief as he bleeds out.
It's great. Although Essen is still in a primal rage,
Mhm.
and so his instincts are totally kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
He's disappointed that he couldn't make away with the head in his mouth, but he will still travel with his full movement all the way down here.
I'm gonna move you through the door, and then I'll
Yeah.
just get you through the door, to right there. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. You've used 25 total to get to where you're at.
I can move right there, and
Right.
so he's just gonna roar as loud as he can at this goober standing in the corner.
It's pronounced jailer.
I'm calling him a goober. It's fine. The same difference. Tomato, tomato, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. As you roar at him, the maniacal laughter just echoes throughout. I will add you as playthings to my collection, and he's going to be able to move right through this, right to
Yeah, he's gonna
Right through-
it's
right
gonna
through,
waggle his bottom lip just like bear style, cocaine bear style.
All right. Let me get his open. All right. Oh Jesus Christ.
I haven't even seen Cocaine Bear. I've just seen pictures, but it seems
I-
like something the
I
Cocaine Bear.
heard it was actually enjoyable.
I really
heard-
want to see it.
We had it in my theater. I never watched it. Everyone coming out of it either that was awful or that was awful and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was no. It was a good movie. Just it was awful and awesome, or it was just awful.
It
I
seems like
said
it'd be.
enjoyable.
On the subject, we might
Yeah.
get that very quickly.
Uh,
One of my coworkers saw it on the premiere, and she said it was awesome, but totally ridiculous.
Yeah,
And I trust her judgment, so
Yeah.
I'm just like.
I walked in. It looked fun. I walked in a couple scenes.
Nice.
All right. He's gonna point at you and laugh and just. You will be the first to experience the pain I will bring upon each one of you, and he's gonna look at you, and you're gonna feel an assault start to happen on your mind, Urson. As I need you to make a DC wisdom save.
This is not like a mind magic man.
All right, I'm gonna bring out the big
Oh,
chunk.
yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good
I
ability.
That's what you need to make the save.
Oh, yeah, that's a good ability. I mean, I wish I had that.
17, baby.
17. All right. Is
Beautiful.
you
That's
you
a good dice. I
yeah.
like it.
But that's the end of his turn. That brings us to Alosha.
Can we see in there, or is it like dark? Is
Into
like
where?
Darkness? Into the shadow ribbons.
It's exploding ribbon.
Oh yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
darkness or anything.
No,
Yeah, the way I
no,
picture
doesn't
it.
obscure
Okay, okay.
Is like a seaweed forest of shadows,
Yeah.
swaying
Okay.
back and forth.
I don't know why I'm asking. I can't do anything.
But Alosha, I need you to also make a
Oh, yeah.
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm frightened.
I mean, frightened.
Did I
but
move?
you're- I may have moved you to get Urson out of the way.
I just can't remember if I moved or not. Did I move?
You
Was it
were
there?
you were there.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think I may have accidentally grabbed you trying to move Urson through the door.
Click. Guys, good luck.
All right,
Okay.
you are also frightened.
Yeah, I'm going to frighteningly, as this large man, it's sounding weird. I'm gonna try and make some portals around him to make him fall over, and then I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna telekinetic trip him for a dex save.
Okay. 14.
Yes.
What is his dex? I don't think he's got a plus. He does not. 13. He's going to fail that, so he's going to fall prone.
I'm scared though. I'm running away. I'm gonna go. I can't go through there, but I'm gonna go through there.
Oops.
So like right there.
Okay, perfect. And your tendrils are lashing out, trying to hit Crunch.
Crunch.
But he is just out of the reach. Well,
Like Crunch, don't go that way. That's
Yeah.
death down there.
It's
they're getting
well,
close.
No, I wasn't.
The gnashing has done that. Now that Alosha and Crunch are both in there, you can see at the edge of your vision, towards the end of the hallway, there's a hand reaching out through the final cell on the left. It also appears to be small in comparison to the size of a child and or halfling. We'll just say halfling because there's no children, but for what you recognize.
There are no children.
Yes, there's no children.
I'm
prisoners.
sure.
Yes, there are no children prisoners.
The implication of that in general, just there are no children.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Really,
no,
really
that
good
makes
game. That's the
Yeah.
what is that Nicolas Cage movie that was actually decent in?
Children of Man, I think.
Yes, Children of Men. Yeah,
Clive Owen.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
Clive
Yeah,
Owen. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Clive Owen. Yeah.
yeah. That brings us to Crunch. Oh, sorry, Alosha. Did you have anything else like a bonus?
Oh, no, that's my end of my turn.
Yeah. Crunch, you are up. The giant ogre has fallen. You had company now join you with Alosha back here. So you can kind of see what a little bit's going on. But mainly from your vision, you can just see Urson and Zadok.
All right. Well, I'm gonna certainly run away from the horrible tentacles, past my frightened friend Vanessa.
Oh, it's also death.
If you want to get through the
You're-
door, let me know. I have to pull you through it.
That's that's
you can see
close
through
enough.
it. So just
Yeah. Yeah,
The
no,
door's
that, yeah,
open,
that's.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think I'm pretty sure that's
The
going to be
door's
close
gone,
enough.
actually, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
going to be close enough for me. And I see this gentleman, and he just looks like a sort of a fellow with a helmet on.
He's got it's an executioner's mask of sorts, and then he's covered in burns and scars, and he's got some chains hanging off of his belt, large spiked pauldrons, and gloves as well.
Is
He's
he
one
as
of the
big
road warriors.
and is he as big and bulky as the other fella, or does he look more?
He's about a 7-foot tall humanoid man, but he is
I
also
see.
currently prone.
That's fine,
He
but
was tripped up.
those are the golden words, friend. You did a wonderful thing. Crunch is going to, as he's famed for his diplomacy, he's going to attempt to cast Charm of Long Standing on the Ghouler. As charmed person, but with a longer duration, the target of the spell remains charmed for 1 day per level you've attained in your spellcasting class. In addition, so long as the target remains charmed by you, you are also charmed by the target. While you are charmed this way, you won't tolerate any harm, abuse, or mistreatment being directed towards the spell's target. That's a save of 14.
As you cast this spell, you feel that it does not have the intended effect you hoped.
Indeed, sure.
Cannot be charmed.
I get that. Samesies. All right, so we're twins of a sort. I suppose then, I'm going to use my free action to call out. Don't try to make friends. It won't work. I tried my best. He doesn't want to be friends.
He responds, I will, as soon as I am up and dealt with your bear friend, each one of you will find home and find a new level of pain you have never felt before. That was maybe more than 6 seconds. However,
As soon as
No, that's fine. Okay, so this is some right that I agree with Goreclaw, and this is apparently a Cenobite, which I'm good with. I think there's one sort of bardic inspiration left here, and I think we give that to shit, man. Who needs it? Who used theirs?
I still have
Somebody
mine.
used it.
Urson used his.
Oh yeah, let's all right. Give it to Goreclaw. Don't try to make friends, but just bite him just real good, if you can. That'd be excellent.
All right.
Yes, quite well put.
Zadok. And then Urson, you're next. But
I assume I needed to make another wisdom save, right?
yes, you're still frightened.
Natural
Not one.
But
Well done.
as I'm running away, I'm going to hiss a word of misfortune at him.
Are you trying to run through the doorway? I just need to know if I need to.
Whatever direction would be.
You tell me.
Say is the furthest away. Well,
Well,
I
yeah, that
mean,
would be through the door. Would
But
be
I'm
the
going to
first
hiss a word of misfortune, and
Yeah.
which will drop the black tentacles.
Okay.
The black ribbons.
Yeah.
It has a D4 against its save.
Okay.
And I have to move my full movement speed.
Yeah, I just was getting you through the door.
What happened to you?
Frightened.
Oh, you don't have to run full movement for frightened. You just have to. You can't move closer.
Yeah.
That's all. You don't need to
Oh.
fully run away or anything. You just can't get closer.
Okay. Then I would say huddle in the corner.
Okay. I'll bring it back.
I thought I had to. I didn't know what the.
He might have
effect
a
was.
he might have a special frightened. I don't know.
Yeah. I didn't know what the effect of his frightened is.
No, it's just
If
frightened.
you want,
A creature can. Yeah.
I can't move closer.
Yeah, and you
Then
repeated
I
it.
would-
Yeah. You would.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Then I would move into this corner.
Mhm.
But the black tentacles are gone, or the black ribbons are gone. It now has the negative D4 to its next saving throw.
Okay. Urson, at the start of your turn, you need you to make a
With save.
wisdom saving throw.
It's a DC 13, right?
Mm-hmm.
6.
Oh,
6.
Jeff, I didn't say it on my turn. I meant to go down here to be down here just to look, make sure no one's coming after us. Is that okay?
Yeah. Use
Okay.
the duration of your move. Okay, you are frightened. I gotta get that open
That's
here because
the-
everybody was a caster.
You would have attacks of your attacks would be at disadvantage.
Yeah, but he is prone, so that will cancel out. So your
I
attacks will
also
just...
have, yeah. Cool.
Yes, but you are
Alright.
frightened.
Well, in that case, it'll be even then, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, then I'm going to try to attempt to bite this guy. I'm going to try to jump on his arm.
Sure.
18.
18 hits.
Incredible. And then it's a D6 plus 4 for 9 damage. I got a 5.
All
5
right.
plus 4.
Plus your rage.
Oh, so that's 11.
Plus 2.
Nice. 11
That
points.
one goes to 11.
It's a nice strong bite.
Yeah, so he takes a big old grip out of him.
Your tendrils. Hold on, let me just clear this.
They're gone. Yeah, they're gone.
Your tendrils are gone. John's are still there.
Oh yeah, they're just whipping anything that's in the area.
Yeah.
They're probably just ripping the body out.
Well, that's kind of been like eaten apart by that acidic ogre blood. All right, so you bite down on this man. He seems to enjoy it quite a bit. Do you have a bonus action?
Yeah. Well, it won't matter for anything, so no,
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
going to use it.
All right. As he's going to just all the while laughing, he's going to stand up, and he's gonna he's gonna look at you, Urson, and you just see him with his giant maul take a swing at you. Natural 20
Nah.
for 16 total. Yeah, reduced.
Maybe he just wants kindness. Does anyone have
Reduced
cake
to
or
half.
anything?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I tried to be
yeah,
his friend.
no, never
He's
mind.
not interested.
It was a natural 20 and a natural 1.
Oh.
I actually clicked on that when I meant to roll it, but whatever.
8 damage. Yeah.
8 total damage.
8 total damage. All right. Asen is staggered for sure. He's not looking great.
By the way, at the end of your turn, you can re-roll that saving throw.
Oh yeah. Roll the wisdom saving throw. Oh, at the end of it's at the. It's not the end of every turn, right? It's at
The
the.
creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay. Yeah. Roll the wisdom save again then.
You're frightened for a minute, so I re-rolled it.
7.
All right, 7. Nope, not enough. All right.
Thanks
Yeah.
for looking out, mate.
Yeah, Alosha,
I pre-rolled mine because it was at the end of the turn. I was
You did-
frightened anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you peek the corner, you see what you see.
Yeah. I was just hoping nothing was coming after.
Yeah, no. You don't see
Yeah, I'm
anything yet.
terrified.
No. All right. Actually, skipped your turn as far as in the order, but you're still up.
Okay.
I'll start using new dice. Not feeling that one.
They ran out.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go this
man.
way, and I can't go closer to him now. But
Oh,
I'm gonna
and
see him.
I am gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna move him around the back of Urson to get him out of
Oh
the
no, he's closer.
out of the tendrils. Yeah, sorry.
They're
That's
gone.
the end of his.
They're gone.
Oh, they are
No,
gone.
They're gone.
They're long
they're
gone.
gone.
They're-
They're gone because Word of Misfortune is also concentration.
I'll keep him there then.
Yeah, I just, for whatever reason, it won't let me delete my drug. Oh, there we go. I was on the wrong
Alosha.
tool. There we go. They're
Yep. Just going to peek at the corner, hoping he wasn't there, and he's a little scary. So I just kind of and shoot a telekinetic trip at him, trying to make him trip.
Yeah, and
Dexterity
this one is -4.
Oh, I just double
minus a
that one.
D4. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I saw-
2.
Ah.
2.
I'm just rolling it to clear it up.
Yeah.
Mike.
2.
I'm gonna go back around the corner because I am terrified.
All right, so he's prone. Again, as he just like he gets like a leg sweep from behind, like out of nowhere. I will find this ghost and add them to my pain collection.
In his head, he's just sweep the leg, Johnny.
We are-
Yeah.
Get a body bag.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right. The tendrils again whip out randomly, but they're still searching for something to hit.
Oh yeah, they're looking at that flesh. There's no flesh there.
They're just beating this ogre to a pulp. Oh, what happened? What's
I
going on
don't
with
know,
it?
that's freaking out.
What is?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I had my
Yeah.
dice
I
box.
have never seen that happen before.
I had
Yeah,
my.
what happened there?
I had my.
If I had to guess, I would say it was probably a Pontius ghost. This is one of the
Yeah,
first
it
manifestations.
it was a lake ghost for sure.
Yeah.
It's
I've
Yeah.
never seen that before.
I accidentally
Yeah.
put my dice box on my laptop keyboard, which I don't use, and it was on the enter button. I think.
Oh,
wait,
okay.
You would.
Lake Ghost Warlock is my next warlock. It can't be a fathomless though.
Yeah, we need to homebrew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crunch, you're up. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That sounds great.
As you catch
I
you
assume-
start your
yeah.
turn in proximity now of his horrific appearance.
I'm with you. It's a mental thing, so I have advantage because I'm already all scrambled up.
Mhm.
Let me go ahead and roll this sucker here.
Well, this-
Wisdom.
Do you have resistance against being frightened, or do you have advantage on wisdom saving throws?
I have resistance against being charmed and advantage on stuff that affects your mind. Hold on, I can find the actual.
Yeah, this is just
Verbiage.
I do believe that Darrow have resistance.
Yeah.
Advantage on fear
Perfect.
attacks, yeah.
You have
Well,
you,
yep.
Here we are. You have advantage on wisdom, intelligence, and charisma saving throws against spells.
okay. This is just for his overall gruesome appearance
Yeah.
and his just general demeanor. About he's
okay.
relishing pain and the threats of maniacal torture that we are not going to repeat out loud.
Yeah, we should just
I
tell
got
him we're not going to torture him. He's good.
But
So this
outright,
would-
but he did seem to dig it a little bit.
Mhm.
Anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can
8.
save.
All right,
That's
so
gonna
you are
be a nice
frightened.
8. Yep.
Which
That's
again,
right.
you just can't move closer to him, and you would have disadvantage on melee attacks. Which I
I'm
don't
good
know if
with
you're gonna.
both those.
Yep.
Or attack rolls.
Yeah. Oh, attack
Um,
rolls. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, in that case, I'm going to sort of see what he has wrought. I'm going to stay in my doorway here. I'm going to try and hurt him with this.
Okay.
A spell called Blinding Pain. You cause a creature within range to suffer severe pain in his head. Start of its turn, target makes 1d4 psychic damage and is blinded for 1 round. On a successful wisdom saving throw, the creature takes half as much damage and is not blinded. Cure Wounds are a healing word spell cast on the target ends this spell, in addition to its regular effects, etc., etc., DC 14.
Okay, but that'll all take place in the start of his turn.
That's right.
Yep. Okay. Just remind me to do that.
Sure.
If it makes
Do
it
that.
save, yeah.
Yeah. It rolled a 15.
Well, it hasn't made it save yet.
Oh, I mean,
It's
I'm
not
using
its- It's not
yeah.
its turn yet.
exactly. Okay. Yep. All right. Zadok, you're up. Oh, do you have any? You've used all your bardic inspirations. I don't know if you have any more bonus actions.
Everyone's inspired. No, I'm good. I'm going to
Going,
I'm going to move slightly and hang out with Vanessa a little bit.
cowering in the corner. Because I'm still afraid of this thing for the start of my turn. Another word of misfortune.
Okay.
So, take a 4 off his deck save. I'm gonna
Is
cower
that
in the corner.
is that a spell?
It's a cantrip.
Cantrip. Okay.
It's
That's fine.
Yeah,
He can look at you and
It's-
kill
it-
you. So you know.
yeah.
I told you guys
I,
it'll balance out. You guys get some
His
crazy.
ocular sockets are good.
I get that.
You get some stuff. I get some stuff.
That's right.
Wisdom save 12. Still afraid.
Still afraid.
cowering in the corner, but all I can do is hiss at it. And yeah.
That brings us to Urson. Urson, wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn.
All right. New dice.
Did he beat the save? Because if not, it's at the end of his turn.
Oh,
You're fighting for a minute, and at the end of your turn. you
Oh,
make
okay,
the
okay, yeah,
save.
okay, yeah. He didn't.
yeah,
So it'll be at
yeah.
the end of your turn. Okay, yeah. Never mind.
No,
Yeah.
I did not succeed.
That's all
Yeah,
all right.
that's why it's
we'll use it.
Um,
We'll use it for that one. But he is prone, so your attack would be at regular.
all right. It's exactly what I'll do. He's a
That's-
tick.
that's what makes that ability nasty. Is like
All
it's-
right. This is not a good die either. I got a 5 plus a 6 is 11.
Not today.
Nope. Not today.
All right, and
It's-
then what was the wisdom save?
What's that? One more wisdom save. All right. I'll
Yeah,
do
we'll
one
let you
more.
roll that one. and then I get to roll the start of my turn for this. 18. You are no longer frightened. Are you immune to this now?
Yes, for 24 hours.
Yeah, you are immune to that for 24 hours. Okay, wisdom save for the blind. What is
Alright,
that?
I'm gonna keep this one out then.
What is that? Yeah, that's not gonna pass. That's a natural 1. All right,
there
so
you go.
he is blinded and is gonna take some psychic damage, right? Where was that at?
Yep.
4 damage.
4 total. Okay.
Yeah, it rolled already. Yeah.
All right.
4. You rolled. It's a 1d4. You rolled a 4.
Let me mark that off.
Cool.
Zadok, though, he's going to look at you, and you're going to feel the same mental assault on your mind as you are seeing visions of torture, torture racks, Iron Maidens, people hung up on chains and being beaten. And I need you to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. Okay, Zadok, you're reduced to 0 hit points as you are rolling on the ground. Just the mental assault of your mind is incapacitated you, and you are down to 0 hit points.
Here's
You have 4?
rules question. The Goler targets one frightened creature he can see. He's blinded.
He is blinded. Okay. He is blinded.
Semantically
I
important.
forgot that I was blinded. Okay.
I'm just
Very good.
We're going to roll that back. All right.
Okay.
As he...
That's what it's good for, that word of misfortune. Like,
We're gonna rewind that. That did not happen. So as he stands up, his eyes are. He's just gonna swing wildly, knowing that there was a giant bear who just tried to bite at him in his general proximity, and make a swing at disadvantage. What does this do though? Hold on a second. But he has Blood Frenzy, which did not push to... Does that push into there? Yeah, so this will be...
Yeah, I see.
It'll just be normal. It won't be a disadvantage at Urson. Hold on.
Reckless versus reckless.
does
Power.
Urson is Urson? Oh, Urson is. Yeah.
24.
Person is hurt.
For 2d6 plus 3.
Oh, beer friend.
That's 11. Reduced to 5.
Essen is unconscious.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
how are
Okay.
you? You've been
Well,
taking that much damage.
He's been getting hit a bunch.
No,
He's hit
no,
hard.
he's been getting beat up.
He's
but,
got... You got the blood acid.
I did signal to everyone that
Yeah.
I was getting
Yeah,
pretty
he did.
beat up.
He did. And he's gonna step.
You're so right.
He's gonna step over Urson, and he's gonna get right in your face, Doc.
Is
And
there,
that-
is there any universe in which he trips over this large bear because he's blinded? Because that would be pretty funny. And
He could have just gone the other way.
Yeah.
When Essen, at least when Essen falls down, can he fall down like the bear rug that he always likes to be?
Yeah, yeah. You
Okay,
splayed out,
right. Incredible.
and he makes a comment as such that you will look. That will be your permanent position for the rest of your life.
This fucking guy.
Avenge me. And he falls.
Yeah, no,
He
Urson
falls
just got a
down.
bunch of little
Before-
hits
before-
over and over and over.
Yeah.
I realize now that this might be, Essen's last stand. I just didn't give him
No,
any
no.
credit.
Nothing like
I
that.
just said,
Nothing like
yes, Essen's down. Just pass it off like it's nothing.
All right.
that. Listen,
Elosha, you can't see him because the wall.
Yeah.
You don't have line of sight. We're not measuring that. It's your turn. Although you wouldn't have seen what happened to Urson either, from your perspective. So.
Essen.
I'm gonna poke out. See, I'm gonna step around you, Kraut. All right, Urson's down. I'm gonna scoot around. I'm gonna start to step out of here, and I'm gonna see him and freak out and jump back. I am going to knock him prone though. We're trying to as I panic and see him.
Okay.
Didn't know he was there.
Is Blind gonna impose a disadvantage on that?
No, I think
Okay, yeah.
he's fine. I
Okay.
don't think it. Oh, that's the wrong spell. That's enumerate.
there's just one of them. There's
Enumerate.
just one. There's
Yeah.
just one dude. There's just the
So
one.
yeah, it's just a dex save.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's knocked prone again. I rolled it. He doesn't have a dex
I
mod.
love that. Enumerate.
12. 12.
All right, okay,
He's
cool.
prone again.
Yeah, I'm gonna see him like reactively just like pulse with my mind and then
Which for the
jump back.
spellcasters is actually kind of well. I mean, you guys are all DC kind of characters, but nobody makes spell
Yeah.
attacks. All right.
And then my tentacles just attack the ash over here.
Yeah. This poor,
Actually, how much room do I have? Oh, I need a dash to do that. I'm gonna go right here. That's my turn.
Okay. Crunch. You have seen this man's just side crack Urson
no
in the
longer
head
afraid.
with his maul. Yes. You. Oh yeah. Were you ever afraid?
Yeah, I've been afraid
Okay.
since that first. That's why I'm like panicking that guy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're no longer afraid.
No longer afraid and immune to his frightful presence. Crunch. It is your turn. You also cannot see him due to the wall, so you would not have to roll the wisdom save. You're already frightened anyway, so never mind.
Yeah, I'm scared, so I can't move kind of
spooky.
closer
Nope.
to that dude. Oh no, that's bad. I want to go save Goreclaw. I can't get close to him because of this dude. Okay.
Your words
Well-
can travel further though.
They can, but that's not Crunchy's sort of bailiwick. So he's gonna move. Oh Lord, what did I do? He's gonna move forward, so he can sort of peek at this Joker.
But yeah, that'll be about as far as you could get forward because you can't move forward towards him on your turn. But you couldn't see him, now you can.
I understand. In that case, I'm going to do my best Urson impression in honor and possible remembrance of him, and I'm going to dragon roar at this
Ooh.
this dude.
Okay.
Spell description is: your voice is amplified to assault the mind of one creature. The target must make a charisma saving throw. If it fails, the target takes 1d4 psychic damage and is frightened of you until the start of your next turn. Target can be affected by a dragon roar only once for 24 hours, etc.
11.
DC 14.
He'll take the damage, but he is immune to fright.
This fucking guy. All right, sounds good. Let's go ahead and roll d4.
I rolled it already. Yeah, 2 psychic.
It was
Okay.
Yeah, it was the same.
Assistant.
Same. Yeah.
Cool. I
Wisdom save
man.
for the
Yep,
end. Yeah,
yep.
because you were out of bonus actions. Because really, you have what?
No. Yeah, it's
What's it
basically
called?
just
Bardic.
It's bardic stuff, bardic inspiration. I need to. Man, I want to save Urson.
I
Wisdom
will say
savings
that the
throw.
damage that he did to Urson is non-lethal damage. Is he just hit him in the side of the head with that? So it was non-lethal damage. He is a man who enjoys inflicting punishment, and this will, if you should fall, he is letting you know that this is not your end. You will be.
Well, I'm
Well,
not
he just
then
said that he will be
noticing.
my end. He said it's contrary to what he just said a second ago.
Oh,
No,
in time.
he has said the entire time that he is like, we are going to the dungeon. Yeah, no, he has been loud and proud about we are
Yes.
being tortured.
So do I not even like roll death saving throws? I just can't sit there.
You could still roll them. You just won't die if you fail 3.
Oh.
You can still
You
come
can
back.
still recover.
Yeah.
You can recover. You can't die. I am not scared of this dude anymore because
you are
I'm
not.
more angry and worried than I am scared.
Yeah,
And those
he's being a little bitch. You should just kill me
That's-
straight out.
that's an important point as well. And let me see. So if I'm not frightened of him, well, no shit, that's the end of my
That's
turn.
the
I
end of
can't
your turn,
move
yep.
anymore. All right, yeah, go for it. Go get him, Zadok.
Zadok. You have this hulking man just standing over you. You hear his knuckles crack as he just tightly grips his maul, and he's going to swing it down on you next. But it is your turn.
Yeah, they're going to bonus action Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
He is prone and blind right now for you.
I am a wizard.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is prone.
And blind
Yes.
until the start of his next turn.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it a straight roll, and I'm a wizard.
Yeah.
I'm going to. You see him just like tuck his cloak and do the little Batman twirl, and he's going to appear next to Urson.
Excellent cloakwork. Fine
Yes.
cloakwork.
That's my bonus action from Fey Touch, which is why I have access to Misty Step, despite not having level 2 spell slots yet. And I'm going to make I'm going to expend the use of a healer's kit.
Okay.
There we go.
To stabilize Urson.
Save their friend.
Doesn't need a roll, does it? You can just get him to stabilize.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah. As you kneel down, to get him
pull
stable.
some of the bandages off of it, and I kind of tuck them around his
Sure.
nose, and
Okay.
made sure to grab that when we were in town.
All right. Bonus action. Action. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this is not going to go well. I have no wisdom.
Mhm.
I'm going to be frightened of this man for all of time. I have a 2 to the saving throw. Oh, 17,
There you go.
There we go.
No longer frightened of him.
I'm still scared of Sims.
Yes, Urson is stable. He doesn't get 1 hit point. He's just stabilized and not dying, right? You don't have the healer feat.
Correct. Yeah,
He's
I
stable.
don't know what you said above sheet about the knocking him unconscious.
Okay, yeah. I mean, he's been
Because I'm
threatening it,
scared shitless and insane.
and as you should be. Okay, so John,
Yeah.
we haven't had this happen. So he used the med kit on him. Is Urson stable and can? He still needs to get healed though, right?
Still needs to get healed, yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
said
just
he's
not-
at 0 hit points, but he's not going to die. He's
Yeah. So
at 0.
so
He'll wake up in time.
yeah. Okay. So it'll just not be your turn. It's his turn. He is going to run, and he's no longer blind. He's going to use his.
He does get another save for that spell, though.
Oh, I thought he said
Whatever
yeah.
it is. I don't.
Yeah, where we're at. It's the blinded spell. Way up here.
Wisdom saving throw.
Blinding pain.
Blinding pain is a charisma save, I think. Could be wrong about that. I
No,
think it is.
he's still blind.
No, it goes away at the end
Blinded
of the
for one
round,
round.
and then he has to redo it again at the start of his next round. If he passes, he's
Okay.
fine for that round until the next. It's a never-ending. For one round.
What's his? It's a natural 18.
He saves.
His wisdom is +2, so that's a total. Or his charisma. No, his charisma. His charisma's -2. So 16
So it's
total.
a 16. That beats it.
Okay. All right. Seeing that you have stopped the bleeding, he is going to stand up from prone. I want him
Prone
to.
is so powerful. I'm joking.
Move
well,
around the table.
I was gonna
Or
see
stand above
1,
the table.
2. Yeah, no, he's gonna.
Flip the table.
He's gonna no.
Yeah.
He's gonna just get up on the table and try and jump off and swing and hit Yuzadok.
Oh, he's
hold
gonna
on,
hit you. Have a
hold on.
13 armor class.
Hold on for 1 second. Please hold on for
Well,
1
that's
second.
you. I'm rolling the dice. That's what he's
No,
gonna
brother,
do. I know.
brother,
Hold on.
brother,
I'm just saying.
I got you.
You could do what
Okay,
you're
no,
gonna do.
I understand.
Before the
I'm
roll
with you.
adjudicates.
I'm with
Yeah,
you.
we'll
Oh,
let
my
it go.
goodness.
I'm not gonna
That's-
change
no,
what
all
I'm
right.
gonna do.
That's completely fine. I'm gonna go ahead and try and do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do that. You do whatever you need to do regarding this.
Oh, yeah, so it's a disadvantage.
Okay. We'll roll at a disadvantage. You know what?
You understand how time was of the essence in that instance. You understand.
There we go. 11.
All right.
I'll roll in there because I can't roll 2 there. 11.
That misses, yeah.
All right. As he jumps down, and this is going to be a jump overhand smash on you, Zadok.
Plunging attack.
Yeah, he's right there now. But as he's in the air trying to do this, you hear Crunch just whisper something that seems to like draw his attention away, and he just smashes the ground right next to you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are not scared of you anymore.
All I was gonna say was, no matter what you said, I wasn't gonna change anything off of that. So yeah, that's all I was trying to get through. Yep.
I would never want you to.
It's good though because when I rolled it, it was a 15 the first time. So
That would have hit, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Alosha, you're up.
Ugh. I'm not afraid of you no more.
And it's hard to really get a gauge about how damaged this guy is right now, because he's already bloodied and scarred, and he has not seemed to take notice and enjoyed almost every wound that was inflicted on him. He's apparently really easy to trip, though.
It seems, yeah. I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna run over here, and I'm gonna take a dagger and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Okay.
Maybe I should re-advise my spell list. Here, I have daggers. I just don't have them on my. I bought them from the thing.
Yes, you did.
It's in a roll dagger.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have much armor, but an 8.
He has more than 8, though.
He has
right?
more than 8.
See, I'm just gonna, like, I mean, I'm not a trained knife thrower, so I'm just gonna throw the knife. It's gonna bounce off him. Like,
Yeah, it hits him, and with that, he looks at you, and I'll save you for last.
Okay.
All right, Crunch.
Right.
Who has the healing potions, just so I know?
Urson.
I thought you did.
And Alosha.
Oh shit, maybe Ursa.
No,
does.
yeah, I specifically don't.
Okay, yes, they were given to Ursa and Alosha at the beginning of the campaign as part
They're
of
on
their
his body.
Yeah, so I don't know how you all divvied them up.
We didn't.
Okay.
You did, because I forgot I had them.
We didn't. We're in the middle of combat. That's why I was asking. Yeah.
Listen, I appreciate that. Can you move me through this door?
Oh, I can.
Thank you.
Yeah, nobody is afraid of him anymore, so no more rolls on that. That's going to speed things up.
That's right. It's like that scene in the sewer, and we're doing great. And I'm going to get next to Urson and rifle through his pack until I find what looks like a healer's kit, and I am going to give it to him like the sweet baby that he.
Yeah, I'll say that's your action and bonus action.
That's great. Whatever. That's cool.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the bonus action to search and the action to
Feed him the potion.
To feed him the potion. Yeah.
Yep. There we go. Just gotta get the homie up. There he is.
You're only prolonging the inevitable.
What is an inevitable, friend? Do you really wish to have a battle of wits?
You will be my new plaything.
Well, we can discuss that later. Consent is important.
Zadok, you're up. Oh, we need to roll the whoever wants to roll the healing potion. It's 2d4 plus 2. So I don't know if Urson you want to roll it, or if
man.
or if
heal
the healer wants to roll it.
You got the hot dice over there, man. Roll them. You're muted, bud.
He walked off thinking he was unconscious.
All right.
No,
While he's chugging potions,
yeah. Well, he is next to
Fungus
Axo,
is
too.
here.
new friend is now that I'm no longer afraid of new friend. He's
4.
in front.
I got 4.
4. But back in it.
There we go. There we go. He's directly in front of me. So the temperature's going to drop around Zadok, and he's going to take a big deep breath, and he's going to hiss at this man in front of him and points his fingers and casts frost fingers.
Okay.
At him.
And no one's in my range, so yeah.
Yeah. No. You're directly next to him. I'm just gonna go in here. 14. So I'll take half.
Half of it. You motherfucker.
That's still not bad though. I mean, 5 is 5. You know.
5 cold damage. And then for bonus action, I am a wizard. So I'm going to just make myself small. I have no bonus actions.
Yeah.
Let me make sure any of these cantrips aren't.
So, environmental question. This spell says that the cold freezes non-magical liquids in the areas that aren't being worn or carried. Does it freeze the party paint or blood, I suppose?
There's a little party paint underneath Zadok, so it would crystallize. It's dried, though. It's not fresh. It's like dried streaks, so it would not really be a liquid as more of a congealed into solid at this point. But I mean, it would still be frost. You would see frost pattern where it was, you know, and the ground is frosty as well.
I got you. Oh shit! What about Goreclaw?
Goreclaw, he is back in it now. He is prone, but he does have 4 hit points, so you'd have to stand up from that. But you are back in the fight.
There we go.
Oh, well, hell yeah. All right, so Edison's going to stand up and just give a big old bear roar. He's going to try to fuck shit up right now. And I misspoke earlier. He has 6 hit points, not 4. I forgot to include the +2 from the healing pot.
I was like, that was a shit roll. Like, he must have
it was a 1 and a 3. And, you know, I'm trying to get used to these teeny tiny little triangle dice. I don't like them very much, if I'm being quite honest with you.
No.
In any event, Edison is going to dip up his little mates next to him. So I didn't mean little. They're just his mates, I suppose. But and he's just going to go. He's going to give him little fist pounds. He's going to give him cross fist pounds with his giant bear arms like that. And then he's going to go into a giant bear rage with his bonus action. He has to. It's his only thing left. And then he's going to try to, you know, go for this guy's... I guess, what does this guy look like? Is he standing up? I mean, he just woke up. Edison's just seeing this fucker for the first time.
Yeah, he's standing over Zadok, getting ready to pummel Zadok.
All right. Well,
he is no longer prone.
Well, in that case, he stands up and rage with his bonus action, and he's going to try to tickle him with the grapple attack.
Okay.
Love it.
We'll have a contested strength. 18.
I have advantage because I'm raging.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me find my second dice here.
Just trying to read the other blinding pain spell, so I'm not going to try and roll dice and read at the same time. I'll just click a button.
It's on his
turn.
turn.
I got a 2
beginning.
and a 4, so I don't think either of those are going to work. So.
Yeah, he's next, so that's why I was trying to read what save it was for that blinding pain.
It's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
At
Okay.
the beginning of his turn.
Yep. All right, so that's your action and bonus action. All right, it's his turn. Wisdom saving throw. No. 4 is not going to do it. So he's going to take a swing at you again, Zadok. As your... I really don't want to overplay that other one, but yeah.
Whoever's spell is that you do a 1d4 psychic damage.
Yep.
We might die to this guy, so I'm just trying to get him.
Yeah, no. It was a 2.
I forget who cast it though.
It was a 2, yeah. So
Okay.
I need to mark off
the blinding one. So if it repeats, it's another 2.
Yeah, I marked it off last round, and then this one as well. So okay, so this is a disadvantage.
It's still a 13 to hit.
Yeah, it's a natural 20 and an 18.
Ooh.
So
the 18 hits, yeah.
Okay.
It's a disadvantage for blind.
Yeah, and so that's 2d6 plus 3. 6 total.
That eliminates my temporary hit points. That's it. So
Um,
full. I haven't got mage armor.
hold on though. Okay. Oh, you didn't have any hit points missing, so never mind. Okay.
No,
okay.
I didn't. I haven't taken a hit, thankfully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he has the blood frenzy.
Because that last blind did not reduce me to 0. Yeah.
Oh, Urson, I don't I mean obviously it doesn't matter anymore, but your rage does count to your temp HP. If you didn't do it before, I just remembered. Had temp HP. For the future though.
What do you mean?
No, just if you didn't it counts as HP for you. So you take half damage to the temp HP. So,
Oh,
rage.
okay, cool.
Yeah, if you didn't do it before, I don't know.
I don't
Okay, sorry.
remember. Yeah.
I just remembered your
I think you were telling me the totals
No.
Yeah.
after.
Okay. Yeah. No,
Taking
we
a-
did because
taking
the temp HP got absorbed from the natural 20 that got reduced and then
Yeah.
reduced. Yeah. So we did. Yeah. Okay.
Yo, dog, I always be raging, baby. You know,
Emotion.
that's how I roll. That's just how I roll.
Oh, I mean, oh gosh, I'm gonna run up to here.
That's right.
5, 10, 15, and I can't get through the door, but I'm fine right there. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna throw the dagger
Okay.
because we're gonna act like we're. I have 2 daggers. My last one.
23
Okay.
definitely hits.
8.
8. Man, that's a good one.
Good. Yeah.
Is that max on that?
It is.
It
It
yes.
is maximum damage.
Nice.
As I'm gonna throw it at his head.
And it sticks right into like the back of his shoulder as he's like kind of like facing Zadok, but coming down from the downswing, and it gets like right under like the clavicle and one of the ribs and sticks in.
Ooh, and I'm gonna teleport back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna say where I'm at.
Okay. Crunch. I mean, that one he kind of grimaces a little bit. If you, yeah, that one, where it landed, with his back turned, he did definitely expect that one. Seemed to be getting some ground on him. Crunch, you're up.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, shit. I suppose we're gone. So, you know, for a master of pain, you seem pretty poorly equipped at dishing it out. You've fallen down several times, which was comical and, of course, pathetic. So have at thee.
All right. Wisdom save. He has a +2. He has a +2. No, 6. It's gonna take 4 damage too. That's max on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then he's gonna have what disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Yes.
As you see him clutching his head a little bit, as your words cut deep into his mind.
Yes, deeper than your scars, you fool.
Yes. Zadok. I don't think you have any more bonus actions, right? I keep skipping you, but I know you're out of. Do you have any bonus actions?
But, no, I'm done. Everybody has been inspired as far as I can do.
Okay.
I don't like this man still being up in my face. And,
I mean, you have a doorway behind you that is open.
I know, but probably should move. It's still risking attack of opportunity. Yeah, at disadvantage. And is he blinded?
Still blinded.
Still blinded, and the vicious mockery.
If he's
doesn't-
blind, you can just walk away from him.
Oh
Plus
yeah,
he's-
he can't.
plus he's
yeah,
special.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
special
can't-
though. Be careful.
Yeah, he
No, he's
well,
blinded. No, he doesn't.
So he can't make opportunity attacks.
Uh-uh.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'm going to try. Let's see here.
If you want to go through the door, I have to move you through it.
No, I can't remember where was I. I think I moved myself an accident. Was I there?
I think you were up one.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
I think I moved myself on accident.
Yeah. It's okay.
Sorry.
You still have movement speed, so I mean,
It doesn't matter.
you want to use your movement speed to dance in a square.
He's blinded, so I'm just going to, seeing that he's flailing around, and I am very close up. I'm going to make. Just going to bash at him with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Which is an advantage because he's blinded.
14
so
hits.
16. Yeah.
14 hits. He's not
Uh,
a
two-
well-armored man.
2
Two.
damage. And then I'm going to back away into the door just a few feet.
Into here?
Just right, yeah, just 5 feet inside the door.
Okay, and as you enter in there, you can see, hanging from the ceiling, there, now that you're inside the room and you've actually had a chance to look, you can see at least 4 bodies hanging from chains along, hanging from the ceiling. You see that there is like a winch, like lever system to the north of the room, and in the middle of the room there appears to be a hole of some kind. I said you can see at least 4 of those though.
Yeah, I can't see the other.
They do not appear to be living. They appear that they've been there quite some time. The flesh has decayed a little bit.
I was walking backwards. I don't see any of that, but I can't see the other room anymore.
Oh, but you can smell it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You can't see it at all.
I can't. No, I can't see the other room.
Okay, yeah.
Like-
I mean, you're
like
still.
I'm on the other side of the door. I can't see.
Yeah, I know the dynamic. I'll figure out the dynamic lighting for next week.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that is action, and then no wizard, no bonus actions.
All right, Goreclaw, it is your turn. This gentleman is you see that these cuts are starting to add up on him. But he is. You see him looking around the room, but he doesn't seem to be able to lock on to anything.
All right, that's just fine by me. I'm going to try to void attack him with advantage, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's a 17.
17 hits.
17 hits. All right. For 1d6 plus 4. Oh, 6. It's 10.
10. Nice. Let me get off of this. What I'm doing here. As you spring forward and leap on top of him, and you sink like deep into his neck, you feel that you're able to rip a good chunk of like his trapezius muscle out.
Yeah, fuck that trapezius muscle.
You see him grabbing at it, and he that arm is not usable, and he is grimacing in an immense amount of pain. What do you want to do? You have a bonus action?
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to use my my bear hug action with advantage.
Okay.
Which does unarmed strike damage, which is 5.
Okay.
15 plus 6, yeah, so 21.
How do you want to do it?
5 damage, and I grapple.
Okay. And how do you want to do this?
Well, just classic bear swipe style. Instead of just bear hugging him, I'm just gonna swipe him with one of my bear claws and just, I don't know, throw him against a wall or something. I don't really care about this guy. I'm raging.
So as you rip out that chunk of flesh from the left side, you just follow across, and you get him with your large bear mitt right in the side, and there is a loud audible crunch as you hear his neck snap, and he just drops to the floor. And he's done.
Despite the kill, he kind of centers himself somehow. He realizes that he's achieved some sort of inner peace with himself, having just almost died, and then having killed this person who almost killed him.
Cool.
Who was that guy?
And so you see the redness just kind of drain out of his eyes as he kind of comes to naturally, and
Oh man.
it seems very peaceful despite the circumstances.
Oh, we're not dead? Sorry, for my bonus action, I had to take a piss.
No, we're
Really
Not yet.
we're good. And we learned that Urson is the Hulk, and that he's always angry. That like he's on it.
Who are those guys that kind of come through the hole?
There you go.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Well, I mean, I guess they did break the locks
Oh man, listen,
and other things.
I'm going to do everything I can to get that cool hat.
He could kill
I
a
don't know.
halfling over there.
No, absolutely. But first things first, I would like to take the helmet off of this jerk. He was so mean to everyone. He almost killed Goreclaw. He didn't want to be friends with me. He wasn't scared.
Also, a guy that has hooks inside his helmet. Careful with that.
Okay. Do I have to make any sort of check, or can I just rip this from his corpse?
His executioner's mask. I mean, yeah, you can have the Skeletor mask. I mean, as you take it off, it reveals a man with a shaven head, a face equally as scarred as his body, cuts around his mouth. Similar to like the Heath Ledger style one. They look self-inflicted. Grimacing looking scars cut down above and below his eyes. Ears filled with multiple piercings, bars, things like that. Tattoos on his head.
Now, all right, I have to bear down on that just for 1 second. So he's got sweet jewelry, because that's one of the side missions. We need sweet jewelry.
I mean, he has just his piercings appear to be just like cast iron, like almost like little like nails, crude like chain links, maybe like the links between manacles. things
This
like
dude
that.
went to Home
No.
Depot and just shoved shit from the cabinet corner
Yeah,
into his
yeah,
nipples.
just sort of,
yeah.
just sort of ran through the metalwork aisle, whatever
Yeah.
stuck. I got you. All right, so
He didn't
nothing,
go to
nothing ornate.
He didn't go to an actual piercer.
Fair enough. All right, then yeah, just this bloody helmet from this jerk who talked so much shit and died on the ground. Yep, that's it.
I'm gonna toss an apple to my tentacles and close the portals.
Okay, yes, and as you make your way closer up there, you do see that there is, a corpse.
That's just got to be
in that
pulp
room.
at this point, right? Like, yeah, that
Yeah,
dude can
well, it
no
has to be
longer be
tenderizer.
It's really
Yeah,
only
it-
been like 30, 40
It's gonna
seconds.
see it.
Yeah.
It's going to see it out of the corner of his eye while he was raging. That halfling
Oh,
up
sorry, I
there.
did not mean to move you. I was trying to grab this thing with these stupid doors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're-
the,
meat slaps the entire
Essen would
time.
like to kind of see what's going on up here now that he his ex is.
yeah. Whoever wants to go through the door. Zadok, you want to go through the door?
And there's the halfling.
yes, I would
there,
follow.
poor
I would
little-
follow
the
poor
party.
little girl.
I'll also step through a portal and go into the other side of these gates.
always being fancy. You want to move me through this door?
Yeah.
Just whatever you got to say.
Where'd you go?
I'm here.
And what about this person up here?
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh
Is
shit.
this person still alive?
I think his hand was coming out of the cage earlier.
Where'd you go?
I don't know,
I'm
but
up here.
I'm
Sorry, I'm up
I am
here.
I am
He
I'm
may have
in a
gone to
deep
the shadow realm.
abyss. Yeah, I think that I may have fallen back into the void. All I see is just a black. My token might not even be there.
Yeah,
You're not.
You kept moving you around the map, so I'll drag you back up there. Hold on.
Oh no, that's exactly what's happening. Every time I try to go to the right, it infinitely scrolls further.
All right,
Oh,
you
there
go.
we are.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic.
Sadly, there is the halfling who received the ogre blood spray, and also, honestly, it would have been that or Alocia's tentacles.
Oh yeah.
Would have been a casualty of war. However, let me get this person open here real quick.
We could not see past the ogre. Oh, that's unfortunate.
There
I
is
could
a
see this one very, very vaguely. This one. So I knew.
Yeah,
I
we
knew
can
that,
see like the bars.
yeah.
Yeah.
This one, that's a sad crumpled mess. He rolled 17 out of 18 on that blood spray. You do see a young halfling with blonde hair. It looks very emaciated, bruised face. Hands look to have been broken at some point. Cowering in fear as this strange group approaches his cell.
Hey, we mean you no harm unless you mean us harm.
How do I know this isn't another one of the jailer's sick games?
I'm gonna walk through a portal and reappear on his side of the bars.
And you see him confused, not knowing really what to do. Literally caught between
Is he-
someone who just teleported in and then Urson standing over his shoulder.
Yeah. No, Essen is gonna. Is this water right here?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a bop
Essen's gonna
bucket,
just
right?
take a little bit of a bath while all this is going on. He's gonna be oblivious to what's going. He trusts Alocia's judgment.
I'm drinking the dirty mop water and Earth.
He's of course. So one's having a bath, one's having a little sip. That sounds good. I'm going to take the executioner's mask, and it's probably too big for my head, but I'm definitely going to put it on my face and say, "See, it's okay. It's that part of the party is done."
And
We
then
beat
he
that
immediately recoils back to the corner of the cell closest to Alosha, almost trying to hide behind you, Alosha.
No,
Oh, no, okay.
they're
No, I
dead.
got you. He's dead. He's super dead. He's super duper. He's very, very dead. You're okay. All right.
If you must
See?
You must excuse me. We have been down here for weeks with nothing but pain, beatings, and torture.
Well,
What
that
happened?
Stops now, I think.
What happened to my
Yeah,
to my
probably.
friend Dugan?
Who's Dugan?
She was in the other cell.
Ooh, unfortunately,
Oh, sorry,
they're...
LeVay. Her last name is Dugan. Sorry, LeVay.
Everyone's reacting.
Unfortunately, we have some bad news for LeVay about LeVay. But we're here in time for you now, I think. You know how to open these gates?
death would have been a release. The ogre should have the keys, or the jailer.
Oh, the goaler.
Is it it's the goaler or the ghoul? You would know.
No, the
Wouldn't you know
jailer.
The goaler? The,
The
ghouler?
jailer. Sorry.
Okay. No. I was talking to the. That's fine. I'm gonna sort of knit back and start pawing through viscera. If I see if I find a key on this ogre, and if I don't, I will paw through this fella's body. Theater minded. You don't need to move me back through the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for a key.
Yeah, I mean, you search through his body. I mean, other than his Morning Star, he doesn't have a whole lot of stuff on him, but you do see around his belt, there are several keys. You would assume one for each cell, and for the doors that previously stood. He has a key ring. You take them back, and through process of trial and error, you're able to determine which one's the right one, and you're able to unlock the cell.
Well. You're good to go, I think. It's just like I got his motion towards the exit.
I'm quite not. We've been down here for 2-3 weeks. He would beat us and torture us. There's a blood cultist here who would heal us, only to be beaten and broken again. What of our other friend? We have another friend here, Barrett. Did you happen to run into him?
No, this is the first room we've entered.
He was taken from the cage last night, and down the hall. If you, from my memory serves me, and being dragged by my feet. If you go down the hall, and then it would be to your right. That leads to his torture chamber, past the shrine, or through the room with the hanging bodies from the cage. Oh no, sorry, you cannot go down to the right through there. Sorry, I apologize. To the torture chamber would be where that blood pattern goes. So you'd go down, and then to the room where he came through and burst through. So you go down through there, and then through the oubliette, into his a room with all sick manner of devices.
Did they describe Barrett to us in any point? Would I have seen Barrett hanging in the room that I was in?
Barrett, he's a human man. He stands twice as tall as me. Dark hair. He was wearing, last I saw, his brown traveling clothes. He was a knight. We were here to assist him. He was certain that he would be the one to conquer this, and we came as sort of as just hired hands to follow behind him. But we were immediately sprung upon. Did you avoid?
What is it that you do?
We simply were here to help, as like hirelings, just to carry back the riches he promised us.
Oh, I see. Do you know any magics or anything like that?
Sadly, we were nothing. But again, he promised us he would. There was money to be had if we could help carry back some of the wealth that he was confident he would find.
Yes, and under whose authority?
I don't know any magic either. It's all good.
No,
That's
sadly
true.
I don't.
Our bear friend has many talents, but the arcane is not among them. Could you perhaps tell me who your supposed employer was? This is probably not sanctioned. You are trespassing. I understand you were locked in a cage. But there's this Barrett fellow, unless he's working for Mumsy and Daddy, he's not supposed to be here. You understand?
Are you from House Holzinger?
No. I'm Crunch Goldenthorn, heir apparent of the Scarlet Citadel. I'm sorry, we were busy. Formal introductions were, of course, delayed. No holsters here. But I mean, if you want to sort of work with us, as you were for this errant knight Barrett, who we will deal with, we will have words with him. You can work with us, I suppose, if you wish.
I'm not quite in any state. I mean, and as you look at this young man, you can see that his hands have been broken.
That's a bad.
He has probably been without a proper meal in about 7 to 8 days. They've been fed just enough to keep them alive for the Goler's amusement.
Well, give him some mop water at least. Share.
Well, I mean, I just kind of clean all the blood off myself with it.
Oh,
It's kind of
all
like
right. Well,
bloody. It's kind of like bloody water now.
Do you all
don't
have
drink
any
it.
water skins that you carry with you?
I mean, there's every likelihood that that's happening. Yes, there's
Sure, but I mean I don't think that'll last you very long here. I mean, we're here
Yeah.
to try to uncover the secrets of the Citadel.
We have
What do you
plenty of-
say, gents? Do
have
we take
plenty.
this bloke back to where we to safety?
I think we at least bring them back to what they
If you
are.
could find our friend, and maybe
Barrett?
yes, collect him.
Barrett the usurper.
We will. He's a noble man.
Hmm.
He meant well. He thought that this would supplant his legacy as one of the greatest knights in all of Midgard. We sadly doubted the rumors were true. We thought it was mainly folk legend and lore, but we sadly found out it was all too real.
Well, be that as it
Well, I
may,
hear
I would
that.
leave it to Urson. Urson is on your side, it seems. I would say leave it to the nobility to judge nobility, little friend. Yes?
I doubt this is the time or place for this conversation, but we will make our way out as soon as we can. You seem to have taken care of Scar and the jailer. There is a lady here, I believe she goes by Ushox. She said it was her job to keep us alive, and when the jailer had his fun, she would ensure our respectful passage to her god, Karun, the god of death.
Well, that sounds kind of nice.
She showed us the closest thing to kindness that could be expected in a place such as this.
So Barrett and that lady you're talking about.
I believe her name is Ulshix.
Bullshit. Just
All right.
flows right off the tongue.
Yes, it's I don't recognize it personally. So if we run into Barrett, do you have any sort of sigil that we could perhaps show them to let him know that we're not, with those dudes that were torturing everyone? If he is a knight, he might try to, stab at us. He doesn't know us. You have anything?
Well, we were disarmed. He,
Yeah.
I imagine his belongings would be in the Goler's bedchamber. It's somewhere here, I would assume, near the torture room.
Do you want to come with us, or do you just want to stay here?
I would prefer to stay locked in this cage until I know it's safe and our friend is safe. You have there isn't much from what I've heard and seen down here. This place was rather quiet, other than the jailer beating Scar, which you seem to have killed, and by you having his mask, you've killed him as well. I don't know Ushuk's true intentions. She was left alone by jailer and Scar, but she does wield magic. Although
It's okay,
I'm not quite sure what kind.
We have some cool magic. You should see this one. I mean, you already did. She pops in and out of all sorts of places. She does this really cool mirror trick.
Yes, I saw she able to make her way through the bars. That
Yeah,
was quite
she's
alarming.
a witch. I don't know if you've ever met a witch before, but she's sort of like a witch.
You would
you
say
know?
A little
that
bit, yeah.
would be an accurate description of Ushix as well. And what about your friend who's drinking from the mop bucket? What is he?
He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude.
Is he talking
He's
food?
now
Is-
perhaps he may be. He may
Maybe
be.
it's in
He
a
likes.
campfire.
Well, if it's all the same, if you have any food, it would be greatly appreciated. They fed us nothing but rotten food.
I have
Hey,
some
Doc,
birthday.
you got a campfire in there. You can kind of hook this guy up, maybe with a little bit of comfort.
Yes, I do. I could maybe point them back to Woody Dog as well. Woody Dog would take great care of them. We do have a cart with more foods and waters and blankets and things right outside the door.
Yes, if
But
you
I
could please see to my friend first. And once he's there, I will need help getting out of here, and one of you may have to carry me. We've been beaten for 10, 12 days now. I can't even keep track. I will say here, and if I will pray for my friend. I imagine that death was a comfort at this point.
Yes,
There's
it
not a-
comes.
There was many days where that's I wished for it, but they kept us alive.
Oh, all right. I mean, cool. Okay.
You asked if he had a keepsake. I don't know if you find it. He did carry a dagger. It had
No.
the likeness of his
Oh.
of his nickname. He goes by the Red Heart.
Yes. No. I'll keep an eye out. Absolutely.
Make a deception check.
All right. All right. Let's see.
We
if
all
we
saw
can
that coming.
Deceive this little thing here. Do deception. How are we at that, Crunch? Oh, Crunch, you're not bad at it.
Okay.
It's a 14. It's
yeah.
a 14.
It beats his 12 on insight.
There you go.
Okay. Well,
Well,
I mean,
we'll
if you
be
found
sure
that,
to.
if you did return that to him, I'm sure he would recognize you as friend. However, if you do tell him you found, my name is Ickbon Tea Strainer.
That's intense. Okay, Ickbon. It was nice to meet you. Now, he is a usurper. I need to reiterate that. He is here to take over a place that is not his, and you were going to help him in the robbery. I'm cool with it. I get it, because you ran into some bad stuff,
Yes,
but
yes,
I don't know.
we apologize for our trespassing. You did not employ, were these minions who have tortured us for the last days in your employment?
Absolutely, no, of course not. They were just funning. They were just goofing. But no, they're not.
Well, be careful. This place is not just simply a torture house. There's things I have seen, heard, that I can't even begin to explain.
Well, I mean, lay it on me, big dog. Anything that we can know about this place seems pretty good.
There's powers here that can control the objects. The jailer he had control over the objects in his room. We don't know how. He would simply strap us to different devices and sit back and laugh while they tortured us, while he watched. That was just one of the things that he would do. If he even did that to the ogre. He would just beat and pummel him into submission. He would talk to some of the statues in his room while we were tortured. I don't quite know what else.
Ickbone, I know you've been in for a while, mate, but you're kind of a bummer. I'm going to be quite honest with you. So I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to find your mate Barrett
I appreciate it.
and this lady that you also kind of like in fancy. So, well, what do you say, gents and Alicia? Does this sound about right?
Yeah, I mean, we're just going deeper anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yes, of course we have to retake. And also, I think we've made it through Escape Room 1, so good work, guys. Round of applause for making it through.
You made it through two doors of Escape Room 1.
Uh-huh.
But we will pick it up there next week.
Right.
I mean, that's like pretty close to our normal pace. Where
Yeah.
we go like
2.5
as far
hours.
as where we probably should.
Yeah, that's a good stopping point. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, because it's
Very thorough.
Yeah.
You know, we
That was a close one. I was fully expecting to come back. Like I had to pee so bad. I was like, I'm like someone's got to be rolling death saves. Like I couldn't hold it any longer.
or we like
Maybe I
wake
just-
up and, like we're chained like in Iraq or something. Like you
Right.
know, because
Yeah.
we all died.
In
We didn't
Gitmo,
know.
yeah.
in Iraq.
think- Right.
Oh, okay, yeah, not okay. That was just a close circumstance of words. That you
Yeah.
said
They were.
Iraq,
Yeah.
and then you said in
Yeah.
Gitmo.
Like
Yeah.
rats.
I mean, that's just
Yeah,
because I just
not-
watched like
not
No,
that.
no, yeah, we got you. We're picking
Okay.
it up. I
Okay.
got you, man.
Like all the torture
Um,
stuff you're talking about.
Yeah.
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 Um,
I mean, that was not how I planned it, but then you guys made a bunch of noise.
But
It kind of had to happen.
Like torture. Just like, how am I going to torture these guys?
Yeah. Try to keep
You-
it still somewhat. I don't want to go into like gory description of torture. That's it can
Yeah.
just all be implied.
That's
But-
the black. You feel pain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
All right.
black out from the pain. Yeah.
All right, so everybody, thanks for checking it out. We'll be back next week as we delve deeper into the mysteries and the madness of the Scarlet Citadel.
The birthday mansion.
The birthday mansion. Yes, those were the male gentleman entertainment for the evening.
Yeah,
There
this
you go.
this is just McDonald's fun place right
I
now.
hope they've
Yeah.
provided
right.
an ample amount of training. I mean, nobody gave them any money, so that's really probably where it all went wrong. But anyway, we'll see everybody next week. Thanks for stopping by and checking us out.